Do 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 Game theory.
Game theory.
Game theory.
This is the wrong show.
This is oh yeah, fuck. We got sued for a lot of money.
Dude, Matt Pat, just hit us up.
Yo,
it
Matt-
could be a lawsuit.
Hey, dude, it could be a punch to the face if you run up.
You could like run me over with your
Dude,
fucking...
you know Matt Pat is a pussy. Like, you know it. Like, I like the kid. But you know if I hit him in the fucking face with this dumb truck of a hand,
Hey, you know.
he would fold him to make a YouTube video about it.
Matt Pat and
He'd be like, the reason why you don't punch somebody is it's not good.
Matt Pat and I are similar regarding the fact that we both
Are
have,
gay as fuck.
we have theater backgrounds.
Oh, yeah?
So yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so we have theater backgrounds, and yes, I wouldn't enjoy being punched in the face.
Well, that's true. I don't think I would either.
Well,
Or maybe I would.
I think maybe
Maybe
a side
I-
of you would really like that.
Yeah, the backside of me. Yeah, the fucking...
Yeah, not so much a fist, but more
No,
something
no,
that
a
would produce
fist.
like a,
We're talking about backsides.
this started off.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those people just like... They're like riding the boat, right? And it's like going up the waves and they're like jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they just snap their legs. It's like, do they get that it's like, let's say it gets static and you fall. You're just falling for fucking,
I mean,
from like 6 feet.
yeah, that's right.
It's just like, Jesus.
That shit's fucking wild.
Yeah, this is Unwise Wisdom episode 6, baby.
Oh,
We're doing it.
That's right. Wow.
Yeah, it is episode 6.
We're zooming.
100%, bro. You know, coming up with these names is like, it's genius level thinking. I got
Look,
going.
I mean, we might be like Picasso,
Oh, yeah.
but I mean, we're Picasso on our own, right?
I might be half black, but like,
I'm a little Jewish.
what?
What?
Dude, I'm gonna have to find a new podcast partner. No, but you could be the manager. Like, you'd make us get money. We'll keep you on the team, but for different like reasons.
Yeah, it'll just like move me.
It's just fucking movie you old Thotto. John Seinfeld.
Johns.
John Aminstein. Or
Aminstein.
Yeah.
Aminslavsky.
Aminberg.
Aminberg, that's
Yeah.
the one. Aminberg, yeah.
Aminberg. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So, how you doing?
Not bad. I'm doing my thing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm doing my thing, whatever my thing is. Yeah, not too much. A little hectic.
Yeah.
Little hectic. I'm getting by, barely. It's
Yeah,
fine.
dude. It is. Yeah, I just finished up 2 tests.
Fuck, eh?
Yeah, bro. And I have a third one coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, fuck the industry. Like, I'm all about that moolah.
Fuck the industry, dog.
So I don't give a fuck. That's the answer. Real shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? So much for that test on Saturday, bro. Saturday.
Yo, the only test I'm worried about is my testosterone.
Bro, shit, testosterone. No, none of that estrogen.
Only thing I got going is fucking testicles.
I got testosterone. Testosterone?
Yo, bro. Yo, if you ain't on that testosterone, bro.
You ain't getting that bread, dog.
Yo, for real, though. On a real note, with bread, what's your favorite type of bread?
What's Dempster's? Fuck, bro. I don't
You're
know.
like the green type.
Dude,
No.
do people a green type? Do people have a favorite type of bread?
I'm asking you, dude. Am I asking people?
Bro, you know what? Personally, I like Dempster's.
Yeah, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, whole wheat or 4 grain?
Oh, what the fuck?
Pumpernickel?
Oh,
I'm not
fucking
asking you if you like
white-
fucking Wonder Bread.
White bread, I guess. Fuck.
Well,
But I eat whole
you're
wheat.
a horrible person.
I like white bread, but I eat whole wheat.
Damn, bro. You're like the type to like water or something.
Bro,
Sorry ass.
I love water.
I drink it because I have to. I don't. I drink it because it's a requirement.
Look, I mean, water's not like a profound experience or anything like that. I'm not gonna.
I mean, you're not
drink-
wrong about that. Water isn't exceptional at anything.
Holy fuck!
You explode.
Is that Joe Biden?
Joe Biden talking? Joe Biden is... Dude, Joe Biden is so fucking senile. It's so funny. He's the most senile guy I've ever seen.
Bro,
Dude, there was this meme where he was standing there at a speech and an ice cream truck goes by and he follows the ice cream truck. And It's so fucking fun. I don't think there was a real ice cream truck. I think it was added on. But in the middle of a speech, he just walked away.
Wait, in the middle of the speech?
No. It's like he actually has like Alzheimer's or something. It's so. It's okay. It's not funny, but it is funny. Like he's the president.
He's the fucking president.
Dude, it's like such a Bert and Ernie type of situation where they're just holding up his body. He's dead. I mean, that's a corpse out there.
Like he's a puppet? Like,
oh, yeah. He's like, we have 1,755,000,000,000 people. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Joey? Joey Biden?
How old is he? He's like what? Like, do you know?
78.
78.
The oldest president or second oldest of all time or something like that.
Fuck. That's wild.
What an old goon.
78.
I don't even really support old people like that in my life.
Just in general?
Just generally speaking.
I mean, I'm kind of against
I'm not like a big fan of poor people or old people. Well, poor people, they got it coming.
That's next. That's next,
dude.
Yeah.
You'll forget the social benefits we got going because that bitch is going. We're in Canada. We do got healthcare. That's a good thing. But it's like I could take it or leave it, me personally.
The free healthcare, or
oh yeah.
I mean, you get it.
I could just take it or leave it.
You get it for free, but
But at the end of the day, it's like, do you want it? It's like it's free, sir. You have it. I don't accept.
I mean,
I don't accept.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hey, buddy, don't impose your fucking free
I
healthcare.
didn't fucking ask for this shit.
Hey,
dog.
whoa. It's like, what are you, religious? You don't like? It's like, no. I don't want your healthcare.
Oh, what do you think? I'm fucking poor.
I'm just not a pussy. That's what I'm not. I'm not a pussy that needs. Bro, people, have you ever gotten stitches?
Stitches? No, I haven't.
Me neither. You know why? Because we're alpha men.
Absolutely.
You see this scar here? It should have, like, I 100% needed stitches for it. Everybody's like, you need to get stitches. I'm like, you need to get bitches.
He's like, hey, yo, fuck that.
It's like, yo, you need to get bitches, bro. I don't need no stitches. I got bitches.
You got bitches, therefore no stitches. All right.
I mean, that's what the Bible says. Proverbs.
I mean, that's like what?
Proverbs 6:9, if you know what I'm saying.
That's like John, right? That's what he's.
Yo, Proverbs 6:9, John, baby. Thou who gets stitches shall not get bitches. I read that,
Yeah, no, I read that in the second grade, actually.
I read that my teacher read that to me. He was trying to convert me to Christianity, and I almost, with that proverb, I almost fell for it.
He was anti-Semitic.
It was very anti-Semitic, but I'm not even Jewish, so it was weird. I agreed with him out of like, hey, dude, you're my teacher, That's a funny dynamic where you're like, you pretend to be anti-Semitic for the group. That's fun.
You pretend to be. Oh, I see what you do. Maybe Hitler was just trying to like fit in.
Yeah, you gotta like, dude, it'd be kind of crazy. Like, you gotta come out as like not racist. And they're like, dude,
that was a thing.
Dude, it's like you were around my daughter.
That was a very real thing, though, and like if you think about it, like
no,
in
it
slave
was.
times, like if you
in slave
opposed,
times. Well, here's the difference, though. In slave times, there was no. It wasn't that you weren't racist. It was like, well, you shouldn't keep them on a chain.
Right.
You're like, but don't come into my store.
Right. Okay, but even
but I would say more towards the not end of segregation. Like in the middle of it or pre or right after.
Sure.
I'd say like 10 to 20 years after slavery ended.
Yeah.
Or like 50, whatever. When people were starting to be like, I'm cool with these people. I don't care. Whatever.
You think about it, it's almost like, like maybe think about like 10, 15 years ago, like being like, oh, I'm okay with gay people.
Well, maybe not 10 to 15, especially in Canada, because I think gay marriage was legalized in the 2000s. Not the 10s, even in the earlier.
Sure.
But I would say in the 90s for sure.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think there was like subcultures, because if you see like Friends or if you see Seinfeld, they had gay people and it was fine.
Yeah.
But I think that was because they were just the more liberal side back then.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Which is kind of fucked, because it's back then, liberals were the shit. Like what liberals were in the 90s is pretty much what I am. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like a 90s liberal.
But
today they want to be like, they're like, no, I have autism. So just shut the fuck up, dude. It's like, no, I'm on the spectrum. It's like, I guess, fam. I agree.
No, yeah, you're absolutely.
And people want to be it though. Like they want to be depressed. Which is so fucked up, because being depressed isn't fun.
It
is not fun at all.
How could you want?
They just want that thing of like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm not saying everybody's like that, because
sure, but I agree. Some people,
some people like
I do
embellish it, dude. When I was depressed, and when I hate talking about it.
It's not fun.
I literally never want to talk about it.
It's not a pleasant experience.
Well, it's just like being in sorry, but it's just like being in a kind of black hole and you're just falling, and everything you enjoy is not enjoyable anymore.
great way to describe it.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah, I can't really add on to that honestly because that's a very
and people are using it as like some sort of like, no, I'm depressed.
It's
it's like okay, we're at Tim's, man. Like, can we just talk about Tim's?
It's either I think some people now use it as an excuse to
act like
for other people,
or like to get garner sympathy or whatever.
Exactly, or to garner sympathy for attention.
100% that exists, and it cheapens the shit. I think with every single problem that exists, right?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and it's fucked because you can't be like, hey, you're faking your depression. You can't really say that.
No, you can't.
And it's like I don't even care to be fair. But it's just like I just see people. I'm not saying you're not depressed. But I'm just like, okay, I get it, bro. You're fucking depressed. Like
yes.
we get it. Like fucking fight your demons.
There's a difference between reaching out for help and literally like
I mean reach out for help for sure.
I don't know.
Just don't reach out to the dude you barely know.
Because absolutely reach out for help for sure. But there are different ways to go about it and kind of making. I don't even know how to say this like in the right way.
How about you've ran into people who just tell you all their shit and you barely know them? Have you ran into those people and I'm just like, why are you telling me that?
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Dude, I found so much fun in making people uncomfortable. Like they would be not like that. But like I remember this one guy was talking shit about this girl I knew and I was friends that he didn't know. And I was like, hey, don't. I know her, don't talk about her. He was like, no. I'm like, just shut the fuck up, right? But I liked it. Like, I liked him being like, fucking, why did I do that? It was so funny. I'm like, you're such an idiot. Why would you talk shit? I knew. And then I told the girl because that's, it's my friend. And, oh no, Biden, chill, Biden. Chill, Biden.
Bro, you saw that shit buffering? Bro.
Dude, I saw the page buffer. We have like different pages with all these political funny facts. And Biden just like, he's like, he just got his Alzheimer's and buffered the page.
He started fucking moving and shit.
He's
like,
so fucking senile.
Where the fuck? Where?
Dude, just look at his senile ass, bro.
My God.
Dude, it's actually I feel bad for liberals because, and they're ignoring it, but like, bro, real shit. Trump is doing a way better job than this guy, bro.
They are ignoring it.
It's so fucked.
They are ignoring it.
I'm not going to cap. I mean, Trump says some wild shit, but bro, like Biden sucks.
Biden does.
Literally every problem that has happened has been like so much worse with it. The second he comes into office, the Israel-Palestine conflict gets way worse.
Very, very, very true.
Which I don't even give a fuck. I think all of them are shit, but it's just funny because you'll never see a liberal admit it. Like or like look at Justin Trudeau. I mean, he is garbage, bro. He's so bad, and people who live outside of Canada probably don't even get it. He's like semi. No, I'm not gonna go that as far as dictator, but he's getting close. Like it's like maybe not as much as Australia.
Yeah,
I don't know much about. You know what? Can you type down Australia concentration camps? Yeah, I don't. Hey, I'm not saying it exists or not. It's just something I've heard, and if there is info on it, let's hear it. Yeah, I was hearing some wild shit about that.
Their YouTube.
Well, not even YouTube. We could just go. Oh, there's maybe go news then.
A genocide against.
Oh wow. Prison camps. Man, this is how you know media really fucking. It really doesn't like talking about that shit.
Yeah. Because I haven't heard of this, like at all.
Dude, I literally heard of it, and now there's nothing on it. Like that's kind of crazy. Oh. COVID internment.
It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling.
Holy shit. Okay, let's see. I'm losing my hope for my country. I'm asking friends these laws, and it's because... And almost everyone supports it. You see, dude, I'm telling you, Australians are a bunch of bitches. Like, straight up, if you're Australian and you support all these COVID laws, like, you're a pussy, bro.
Jesus.
I saw some comments of people talking about COVID in Australia. Like, oh, yeah, we were locked within 5 kilometers of our house. Big deal. It wasn't that big of a deal. They're like, everybody's making it a bigger deal than it is.
Whoa.
It's like, okay... hey man, if you don't like fucking your freedom,
Jesus,
these people,
Christ.
I'm telling you, like they've been brainwashed. It's insane.
5 kilometers?
Oh, that was regular, where you couldn't go outside of your your radius of your house of 5 kilometers, and you were locked within that. You couldn't go past it.
Holy fuck.
That was regular.
Holy fuck.
And they're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, you're such an idiot.
That's
idiot.
insane. I had no idea.
Dude, who trusts their government that much? Like,
Fucking no one.
dumbasses, bro.
Holy
Like
shit.
I was actually like straight up shocked when I saw that. And here's the thing, media won't show it, but there's a lot of Australians who are fighting back. Respect to y'all, real shit, dude. But that just goes to show, like, media will not cover that.
Yeah.
And hey, did you hear anything about the media on the convoys until people with like Nazi shit came? I didn't hear one, like, out in Instagram I did, but I didn't hear on news.
No, actually, I didn't hear anything on the news. I heard about the
On, like,
convoy itself
Buzz and stuff.
on like Six Buzz, whatever, all their new Instagram pages, but not on the news.
Dude, here's the thing, right? And I'm not saying there's proof for this or anything. But take this in. In the past, it has been proven that there have been like I don't know, government agents. What I mean, not in Canada, I know for sure in America, where they've instigated certain movements. So like if you look at Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
weirdly enough, and this is again not fact, it's just anecdote, things I've heard. But there were like fucking like plaster and bricks left around the place where they were gonna go protest.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like, there's probably like, and also, where did these Nazis come from? Like, where are they even? I don't get it. So where were they in the what is it called? Because there was other protests like the ones at Ottawa, the ones at town hall. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen them. I didn't see any Nazis. Why are there Nazis all of a sudden?
That's very true.
I'm not saying there aren't. Okay, I am. I'm not saying like, yeah, there are. But the only thing that I'm saying is, okay, fine, those people are fucked. I agree. Of course. I don't think anybody would ever support a Nazi if they like have any sense. Of course. But the problem is, notice what happens. And as somebody said this, it's so obvious now how the media does something. They see a movement that's actually changing shit. They then, something happens, it can be anything, that makes that movement look shitty enough to some people that the things don't actually get done. Look at the Black Lives Matter movement. It was protests, and I'm not saying there weren't riots. There were, but I'm sure there was some instigation there.
Sure.
Because if it's just protest, mass protest, yeah, things get changed, and there aren't people being like, oh, they're rioters, they're violent, they're this. But if it's just protest, you can't see that.
That's right.
If you can get enough people, realistically on a problem, right, a certain problem, even if it's on your own side, you want it to be around 60-40, depending on what side you're on, or 50-50. So then you don't actually have to do shit.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
If I have enough people who are against these trucker convoys, you can be like, oh, they're shitty, and then there doesn't have to be real change. That's the thing. Now Trudeau gets to be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to those racists.
That's right.
It's like, okay, that's fine. But let's agree that if there are racists, it's about 5 to 10%. Like, let's keep it real.
I mean, yeah.
And they're like, a lot of people are like, so you don't support them, but you let them protest. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's how are you supposed to kick them out? Like, I would, if there was a way, yeah, of course. But there is no way.
Dude.
What are you going to fight all of them? It doesn't really work.
No.
So here's the thing, right? I don't support that. I don't think anybody supports that. But okay, let's split up the ideas for a second. Take away the vaccine mandates. I think a lot of people, so like when it was first happening, everybody was like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Even I was a little.
Here's the problem, right? There's a small subset of people who actually are still like, oh, vaccine mandates are good. They're like, okay, take away the vaccine mandates. They're like, I saw this poster was like, oh, they're standing for those racist people are fucked up, but okay, fine. Even if you're just somebody who supports vaccine mandates, which is already bad. Biden, shut up, Biden. I love Biden, bro.
Yo, what do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
Yo, Joe Byron, bro.
Hey, yo.
No, but even then, there's still people who are so fucking dumb in the head, bro. They're like, oh, vaccine mandates are good. But that's okay, man.
What can you do?
You know, it's funny because it's like most people are vaccinated, but we still hold this opinion.
I mean, yeah, that's most
like I have 3 vaccines. I'm just not gonna say everybody should have to take it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm triple back, baby.
You got your
I got my booster a minute ago. Dude, I can't even get like AIDS. Like,
bro,
no.
he's good.
I can't get AIDS, but I can't get COVID and die from it. That's what I can do. That's so funny.
He's protected from AIDS, but not from COVID.
At all, really. Hey, here's the interesting thing. I've never had AIDS. My mom did get COVID, and I'm sure I had it too. Hey, They said it's a vaccine, and they said COVID, but like realistically, wouldn't that be great if you fell into like a different cure?
That would be great. Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
You fell into the wrong cure. Like, oh shit, this isn't curing. I don't know, Bell's palsy.
What would it cure?
It cured like fungus toe.
Fuck.
It's like, damn it. Oh, my toe is it's looking phenomenal.
Holy shit! I can see my nail.
I can see my fucking nail, dude. Holy shit! This whole time I thought I was Groot.
Bro, Groot.
Dude, what's your favorite Marvel movie?
Marvel movie? Are we talking like Avengers? Or
I know what it is generally. It's Spider-Man 2, obviously.
Yes,
but
that's
I'll just say MCU.
MCU.
Yeah.
Good question. That's tough. I really
Don't be a pussy.
gotta be a pussy.
Okay, well, okay.
I definitely really enjoyed the first Iron Man.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I think either. Yeah, I'd say Iron Man, actually. That one just hits close to home. Because I also remember, like, this is all basically.
That's the new Spider-Man title, bro. Close to home.
Close to home. Yeah, I don't know. I also just remember watching that when I was young, too. And
Aunt May dies. Sorry.
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Wow.
And that was such a great scene. He's like,
Right?
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
And then Jamie Foxx is like, the hell?
You can't do this to me. You know what I've done with this company? You know what I've done with this company?
No, you can't do this to
No,
me.
you can't do this.
I love quoting that film. Like, you have no idea how
I'm
much...
somewhat of a scientist myself.
You know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. I was so happy when he said that in No Way Home. Dude. Like,
Yeah, that was great.
Like, fuck, man. I was... And also when...
Yeah, when they...
Toby, like... He's like, my back.
Yeah.
Fucking
old ass.
Fucking
Tired of his old shit, bro.
great.
So
Anyways.
old. Real
Yeah.
shit.
Anyways, I know your favorite MCU film is what, Captain America Winter Soldier?
Close. Civil War.
Civil War.
Love that film.
Oh,
I just think it deals with the best interpersonal like dynamics and the ideas behind it,
right.
because it tackles like government control as opposed to freedom.
No,
which-
I totally get why you would like that for sure.
And
Yeah,
for me, I think I wouldn't want the Avengers being controlled by a government unless it was like Nazi Germany. Me personally. It's gonna tie perfectly into the trucker convoy thing that I've been saying. Like, I am a Nazi. I support that.
Yes, we are.
They're like, what about the Nazis? I'm like, the more the merrier. I'm like, I was almost out on this whole trucker protest, and then the Nazis came and hooked me right back in.
Fuck.
No. I don't like Nazis. I love them.
I don't like Nazis. I love them.
I love them.
No,
Dude, but if you're a Nazi right now, you're such a pussy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like,
okay.
I'm a Nazi. Prove it. I'm kidding. Don't prove it. Don't do that.
please don't prove it.
Please, just say you
I know
are.
how fucking stubborn you fucking Nazis are. We know this from history.
Oh, yes, we know how discriminatory.
We understand the patterns that you guys have, so please don't.
Like,
Please don't prove
let's
anything.
not do that.
We
please.
don't want to have to deal with that again. Okay?
Can we not run into another world war?
Let's not. Well, it looks like we're about
It's
to.
kind of crazy. Germany didn't start all the world wars, but there are critical points of both.
Didn't. This is true. This is very
It
true
was
because
between
Germany.
what? I know it was Franz Ferdinand. Was it Serbia?
The First World War?
Yeah,
I think so.
Serbia
I
and
think
what?
that was-
And there's another one. You know this?
I'm not entirely sure.
I know
but
Franz Ferdinand was a duke, Archduke Franz Ferdinand,
And he was
got
assassinated.
but by who? I think the Serbs assassinated him.
Yes. Yeah. That
And
sounds
what
right.
country was he in though?
I fucking can't remember. I don't,
Whatever.
I don't
Yeah,
know. But yes, that
the
sounds
Serbs
right.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, the Serbs assassinated.
And then it was just
Duke.
Russia and Germany on opposite sides. So it became like, oh, I support this country. I support this country.
That's exactly it.
And they went to war with each other, and then all of their allies came with them.
That's right. And then Germany fucking lost everything after
Poor
that.
Germany, bro. It's fucked. Because Germany, people associate Germany with like Nazism generally, but it was in World War I. It was not like, yeah, I'm sure they were anti-Semitic, but because everywhere is anti-Semitic at the time. But it wasn't like people think Germany was Nazi Germany for those two world wars, and they weren't. They were just another country in a war,
Yeah.
which is like they leveled up, bro.
They did.
They came back, but I guess that kind of goes to show, like, if you fucking strip people of their all of their, like, you see what they did in Germany.
Yeah.
They're like, you have to pay these fees.
And then they completely got rid of their military and everything.
What was that place they went to at the end of World War where they discussed all the different?
Oh, like
you know
the
what
terms?
I'm yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like Isles, whatever. But that
It's not coming
place,
to me. Yeah.
and then they just fucking rear-ended Germany. It was
I
crazy.
mean, absolutely.
They're gonna have to pay $5 billion a month.
Yeah.
Germany's like, no, and then left them in poverty, and then that breeded, hatred.
I mean, yeah, and then fuck, it's shit to say.
I mean,
but,
if you look at it, every single problem in history by a leader has been like pointed. Not every, but a lot of them has been pointed to by a group.
Mhm.
So it's like, if you look at racism in America, it's all white people's fault. If you look at fucking in Nazi Germany, why are we broke? The Jews run the bank. So it's or like people like, why is the economy bad? These Mexicans are stealing our jobs. I don't.
why don't we just?
It's so funny that it keeps on reloading.
Why does it do that? Does that happen?
It's just he's
Like, we're not pressing the refresh button.
It's actually fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna miss the interruptions. Oh my god.
He doesn't leave. All right, okay. I think we should be good.
All right.
So pretty much we have like Biden on one of these videos, and he just keeps on refreshing himself. He's such a senile old Alzheimer's fuck.
He was like, "Oh, did you shut me up?"
He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, he's this guy, bro. He just leave in the middle of his speeches. Like, I love him. He's actually my favorite president. I'm not gonna lie. But this is the thing. This is what I like.
Of course, he's your
People are like, okay, how do you like Trump? I'm like, he's fucking hilarious.
he was really funny.
He was so. Here's
In
the thing,
office.
right? If you just accept every president, prime minister, they're all gonna fuck you over, then just have fun.
That's true. I mean,
Unless it's like some crazy law where they're like, it starts getting really racist or something.
I mean, yeah. There are boundaries to this.
Yeah, obviously. Like with, for example, that bill they were trying to put in Canada where it's like hate speech online would you get fined $10,000 or something insane.
Was the fine $10,000?
Or what? It doesn't matter, bro. Think about it.
I know that.
But like, it was something crazy. And for me, I'm not even a conservative. But if that law was put in place, I'd vote conservative every year until
No, absolutely, because that fucking goes against everything that we're fucking here for.
Whoa, dude!
I'm fucking patriotic. You fucking
Liberties. Liberties.
America, fuck. No, sorry, Canada. Fuck.
Liberty for
Fuck,
real though.
Shit.
On a real note, like, bro, I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
Being from, I'm not patriotic until I watched the Olympics, dude. I was watching the Olympics and I became fucking. I was like yelling for Canada. I didn't even realize I love.
Fuck, eh?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've made fun of the Olympics of my fair share. I've given it a lot of hate because it's like, oh, it's so stupid. Who's watching? It is incredibly entertaining. Like,
Yeah,
it is so.
I can imagine.
I've never had the access to it. Now
Yeah.
I have like a TV, which my dad already said, hey, well, the price is going up. That's going away. I'm like, that's great, Dad.
that's-
You broke bitch.
That's so funny because
No, but and then I just put her on.
Yeah.
And I would just stay there for like 4 hours watching them figure skate.
Jeez. Right, because that was on what, like Sunday, I think. Or
Yeah, it was sick, bro.
dude,
Figure skating is actually so cool.
it's so funny because I was at rehearsals and some of the design members were in the room and they had their laptop out and we thought that they were like
Watching porn
yes.
in the middle of the room.
No, but like out of nowhere they're like fucking cheering for Canada. And I'm like, what the fuck is
That's my
happening?
people. Like, I didn't know I was like that until I was like that.
Yeah, and it was just such a great energy, and I was like, "Oh wow,
Energy,
That's
energy,
really-
energy, energy.
hey,
Energy. Energy. Oh, you know what that's from? You know that meme where the guy's like, elephant, 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 elephant.
I don't
elephant.
know, I don't know that.
I'm fucking you a bitch like an elephant. Hey,
Fuck your bitch like an elephant.
it's something crazy. It's like,
How do you even fucking
it was this
elephant,
white
dude?
kid just like rapping on elephant,
That's
and then it
even
was.
better.
Here's the thing, bro. We went to fucking Wax, and it was the one side was like all fucking black people. They're all chilling, and they were like hype as fuck. But it's like, dude, I was talking to my brother about this the other day. Real shit, bro. Black people are the best people to be around, bro. It's like not even close, for sure, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, they're just so fucking fun. Like, they're just fun. They don't give a fuck about acting like woke and
that's so true.
whack.
That's so true. I feel like white people.
They just need. They have all this guilt. It's like just nobody
so-
cares. And here's the thing: the real shit. There's some woke pussies who do care, But most people don't. Most black people are like, what are you doing? Like, why are you giving me this guilt? Like, because realistically, we are just all people who want to fucking finish our day and go to
That's
sleep.
literally it. That's exactly it. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, and so I was always cool. Like, I would just goof the. Here's how you get respect with black people. Real shit is you can't be like those people who say something like timidly. Like, if you're gonna fucking make a joke, if you're gonna
go all out,
go exactly. Bro.
That's right.
You can't be. If you're racist, you're gonna be hiding it under.
Yeah.
But if you fucking come out right and say some shit,
obviously, if it's still a joke, yes.
Like I remember, it's fucked up. So it was like he was picking up his bag. I'm like, is that cotton? Like, is it made of cotton?
Oh fuck! What did he say?
He was like, he said, sorry, massa. It's just the greatest. It is great. It is great. You know what is also great though? I do get this kind of out, and it helps me. Is that I'm not really white.
That's true.
So I can be like, hey man, I'm not white. Like
we've all got we've kind of shared the same like kind of backhand in history.
Yeah, we've all fucking experienced one thing or another.
Sure.
No, but it's the reason why I fucking love hanging out with black people just generally is because outside of people who are political, and I think all political people are the worst, they're just fucking laid back. They fucking, hey, we cook good food.
Yeah.
We watch sports. We fucking make jokes. We talk shit. Their music is fire. All that shit's fire. Dude, how can you not fucking like a Kendrick? How can you not like a Tupac or a Biggie or all that shit? Dude, if you look at music, and I'm not like a historian of music, but I did watch a few documentaries. I was watching about blues and its root it started with black women in the 30s, I think, or something like that.
That makes sense, yeah.
And it was just the experience of a black woman back then. It was a very sad time for black women, right? So they wanted to get that out.
The blues.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at blues, they would say the word blues a lot. Like that was the whole thing.
Wow.
And so much, I mean, even if you look at hip hop today and R&B, I mean, black,
dude,
it comes from two things: gospel, like black church gospel shit. I mean, dude, who has more fun than a fucking black choir? The pastors are the funniest fucking. The sermons that say, "Peace be with you, brother."
I've always wanted to go to
my brother. Don't let the white devil.
I've always wanted to be in like a black.
You
choir.
let the white devils take you. Do you know Dr. Umar Johnson?
Dr. Umar Johnson.
He is the funniest man. I think he means everything he says, but it's so funny.
Was he a meme at some point?
He's such a meme, bro. He says, we with the ABs, not the CDs. AB, African brothers. CD, Caucasian devils. It's just, he's so great. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. He was on a live. He was like, my brother, this is an African descent only live. Why are you here? Just kicking out white people. It was great. It's like, okay.
That must have felt good. That must have felt really great to just kick out a white person.
It's hilarious. I can't lie. It's funny. Like, I'm all like, oh, is it more? I don't care. like, it's just funny. Like, I can't. Here's the thing about me, bro. It can be it can be left, right, middle. If it's funny, it's funny, bro. And that's funny.
That's what it's about.
He's just like, this lady.
Yeah.
Donated $10. He's like,
hey, yo.
Speaker Pelosi.
Joe Biden, you old gook. Oh, gook is a fucking, oh my God. I forgot what that meant.
What?
That's an Asian slur. I thought it meant like old guy for a second.
Well, I was about to fucking repeat it, but I'm not.
Oh, kook. That's what I was going for. I was going for kook.
I understand how you got there, though.
Hey, kook. I meant kook, man. Yeah, I was saying it. I'm like, what? Wait, that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Sound right.
Yeah, I'll just leave it like that.
Bye, Joe.
Yeah, but funny's funny. That's fucking hilarious for him. This lady donated $10. He's like, thank you, my sister, for $10, but you broke as fuck. Next time, give me 20. Like, what?
I mean, if you limit yourself to finding things funny, whether that be like only finding things on the left funny or right.
You know why it's so funny? Because I think he's fully serious.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it even way funnier.
I mean, dude, you can't be like you can't just be like, oh, I'm just fucking playing. No, you have to, there's a little bit of seriousness behind it that makes it funny. There's a little bit of truth to it.
Thing is, there's like some serious people who think the problem with everything is white supremacy. So they'll be like, why are your cornflakes dry? Be like, man, them whites. You never seen no whites with no goddamn What no goddamn dry cornflakes? It's like, well, Jesus Christ, dude. And they'd be like, Jesus is black, which he's not black. By the way.
no.
People need to know, like, he's Mediterranean, bro. He probably looks like you. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we
he's
probably
likely to
share
have
the
your
same-
complexion.
Yeah.
He was an
probably.
African American.
Yeah, but I'm not going around fucking saying I'm Jesus Christ.
Why are you
alright?
trying to claim Jesus? He ain't white, though. I'll give them that.
He's not white. He's not white.
He
Not
ain't-
black.
but he
He's-
ain't black, though.
But that's like the perfect mix. That's the perfect mix.
But I would. That's cute. That was very cute what you just did. But it's funny though. It's kind of funny to be like, no, he's black. It's like
no, but I get
because he's been white for so long.
Yes.
And that's a misrepresentation.
Yes, I get what they mean by that though. That
That he's not
Jesus is
white.
black.
But like, he ain't black,
Exactly.
bro. You ain't coming to the streets. You ain't getting no N-word pass. Okay, if Jesus, hold up. If Jesus is black, put your money where your mouth is. Where's my pass? Because I'm Middle Eastern, boy.
Oh,
Where's my pass, bro? Hold up.
That's wild.
No, for real.
Hey, yo.
Jesus is black. If I get a pass,
No, but
if I'm gonna get a pass, Jesus is black. That's you're like, oh, power.
no, but I do understand what they're getting at. I don't think they're literally saying that Jesus is black.
Dude, it's Black History Month, bro. Represent, bro. Real shit.
I mean, happy fucking Black History Month, man.
You know what was an interesting thing that Morgan Freeman said? He said, somebody was like, do you like Black History Month? He's like, no, I don't like Black History Month. It's like, why? And he was talking to the interviewer and he was Jewish. He was like, is there a Jewish History Month? He's like, no. He's like, well, yeah, because you're keeping our plight for only 1 month of the year. And I never thought about it like that. And it's kind of true. We don't really focus on like that shit.
Yeah.
We're like, it's like, dude, slavery was terrible, but it's January. It's like, wait a bit, bro.
That's
Hold up. If it's I want to have the discussion in February.
That's facts. They'd be like, oh, now
No.
is not the time.
Whoa, dude.
Now is
Hey, enough with the slavery talk.
We have a whole month for that. By the way, the shortest month of the year. We all know this.
I literally thought that. I'm like, why is it the shortest month of the year?
I mean, obviously, when they decide
I'm sure there's
on
like a
that,
reason. There's like, it was probably like an important month or something.
I'm thinking that there were still some like racist undertones while they were deciding the month. Or
I don't disagree, but I would feel like it would make more sense if it was like that was the month slavery ended and something.
I don't know when. I feel like slavery ended in the summer.
Not here. I don't know. In America.
In America.
America dictates everything, bro.
I mean, that's...
Bro, it's like Black History Month for us is probably like April.
Well, you know what? I think slavery ended here a lot
A lot earlier.
A lot earlier.
It's actually kind of... I don't know. I know for us it was like 1936 or 1836. 1936.
I'm like, bro, what?
1936. That is...
History here would be fucking wild.
It'd be
Could you
pretty-
imagine immediately after the slaves ending,
It-
boom, World War II?
It would just be fucked because like every like black person was like our plight or like I'd be like, man, you're right, man. Like that happened like 80 years ago. Like I can't really cap.
Bro.
It'd be jokes. I'd just
Yeah.
be like, man, it's hard for a black guy out here. I'm like, man, you're right, man. And it is, but
Yeah.
it'd be even harder if it was 100 years removed of fucking slavery,
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah.
dude. But I know here's the thing, right? Just like technology and just like technological advancement, the rate of acceptance, all that shit, it was steep. It became steeper. So it was like, oh, it started happening,
yes.
and then it was exponential, right?
Yeah.
But it is still kind of crazy to think that like 170 years ago in this country, black people just used as slaves. What is 170 years, bro? I mean, that's 5-6 generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like your grandma's. Well, not your grandma's grandma. Probably around your grandma's grandma or grandma's great grandma, pretty much.
Sure. Yeah.
That's not that crazy if you think about it.
No, it's not.
My grandma had a grandma, and not mine because both of ours aren't from here. But let's say you are. It's like your grandma's grandma-ish. Maybe if they stretched it out or whatever, it could have been fucking way back, bro.
It's wild.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about that, man.
And I mean, I respect when people are like, "Hey, man, like you just think all of those undertones are gone?" I'm like, "Oh, like I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
No,
I don't
they're-
disagree. I don't disagree. I don't disagree."
No, because they're not gone. And you know,
Do you see that thing? Or was a performance like, "I don't want to do work no more. I don't want to do work no more. I don't want to do no work no
it
more."
sounds very familiar,
Right?
but I can't place
It's
it.
like, I don't want to do no work. I want to do no work no more.
I think the melody of it reminds
Yeah,
me
it-
of something.
Sorry, I was just thinking about it.
Yeah. Was that just like?
Yeah.
Oh,
It has
okay,
nothing to do with.
I thought it was
That
like,
has nothing to do with Black history.
I thought
which
it
is
like
that's
originated from like black.
slavery. I don't want to do no work. Want to do no work no more.
Yes, that's right.
It's like you're doing work.
Oh fuck.
Dude, I don't know if I was talking to you about this, but wouldn't it be funny if you took the perspective of like the inconveniences, but of like a slaver? Like
The
somebody-
inconveniences of someone who owns slaves.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man. This chariot is not, the wheels are not fucking greased.
Okay,
really
so would
bumpy
it
ride.
just be like the general like hassles?
Or
of-
like yeah, exactly. But then also like the kind of like median or like how do I say this? Moderate interactions between slaves and slave masters where it's like they're also having like both having like a kind of shitty day.
yeah,
Like, man, it's been shitty.
I know.
And it's like, yeah, man, me too. And it's like, yeah. Wait, you're my slave. Exactly. Yeah. Like for a second, he's just like, yeah, man. It's like, wait, what are you doing? It was nice for a second, but then,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah. But I guess that's an interesting thing of people. Here's the problem with people. They think that a whole group of people they're evil. You think every human in Nazi Germany was just an evil individual? Oh, of course not. You got to ask yourself why. How. If those people were all able to be Nazis, what does that mean? That means we all have an ability to become that. We, from our base, you do, I do, we all do.
Yeah.
And
you can't full on deny that. Sorry, let me just say that. You can't just be like, oh no, there's no way I would. There's no absolutely way. No, that's horrible. Like stop fucking.
well, yeah,
You're
but
not in
that's
a fucking bubble.
and
Okay.
also agreed. But it also, if you forget history, you're gonna repeat it.
I mean, yeah, you can't. Yes, exactly.
And people forget history so quickly. They're like, oh, let's just lock down. Oh, let's just be within 5 kilometers of our house. I'm like, oh, let's just go into concentration camps.
Yeah.
Oh, how easy does that go?
Again, it's a spiral.
Somebody was talking about it, and they're like, it's kind of crazy that a lot of people just don't know anything about history, literally anything,
Yeah, it is kind of crazy, and
and like don't have a desire to know. I'm sure you're not focused on history every day, but
Yes.
I do think like I know you enjoyed your history class.
I did.
I do think you have like a thing where you would enjoy reading about history. You would enjoy learning about it.
I mean, if I agree, I think that's something important, and you shouldn't have to. I'll say this. Maybe it's the education system's fault, but
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
They don't help you to be in. It's some teachers can mitigate that, like they're great teachers.
sure,
But generally,
yeah, because my history teacher, great guy, very monotone, very boring. Half the class was asleep the whole time.
Han, I had. Oh no, you're so funny you said that. That was my sleep class. I was
wait.
because it would usually be what is it? The first and the fourth always switch, right?
Sure, I don't particularly remember when mine was.
No,
but-
I'm just saying like wasn't that?
Oh
we had-
yes, that's
the
right.
first and the fourth
That's
would switch
right. So you had it in the morning, and
is the greatest because in the morning would be great. I would just come out of like a shitty sleep. I'd be like, I get an hour and 15 to sleep.
because the thing is about him is that he couldn't give a fuck if you went to sleep.
Dude.
He would teach the class to whoever wanted to.
I
pay
love
attention.
that about him though.
I really like that.
Did
I
you know
really-
he went to the gym like all the day? Every
Oh,
day?
dude, he would bike to school, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he was in great shape. That guy, and he was a nice guy. But it was great because he would everybody would just not give a fuck, be on their phone, and he'd be like, "Hey, if you don't pay attention, that's on you."
But the thing is, that made me want to like stand out, and I even focused a little bit harder than I typically would because of that.
Oh, because you're like, well, I might as well learn.
I mean, yeah,
And isn't that kind of crazy if you think about it? Like, it is learning. Like, you're just learning and knowing more. But I think the forced nature of it is what takes away a lot of people.
yes, because at that point I was like, it wasn't just me going to class; it was me just willingly, like, by him doing that, he gave me the option to fall asleep if I wanted to or pay attention, and I chose to pay attention.
Yeah, and I think often, like humans, I won't say humans are all curious. People differ.
Sure.
But here's the thing for me, right? I'm learning online right now, and it's boring as shit.
Yeah.
But I was watching these lectures. I'm like, this is interesting stuff. Like, if I was in school, like, I think I'd be very interested in what I was
sure.
learning. So at school, it would be interesting. It'd just be the teacher, how they teach it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, for me, chemistry was never really going to be interesting.
Well, yeah.
It just flies whatever, right? But like history, psychology, humans, I've always been more interested in humans than things, me personally.
like human behavior.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but it's anyways. I just think it's like interesting how just in terms of just pure learning, forget tests and all that. I think they are missing out on how to like get kids excited to know things.
I agree. I think maybe it's gone stale.
Oh, for sure it's gotten stale. And I think that people teaching don't particularly care.
Thank you for saying that. I agree so much with that statement. I don't know whether it's the way that teachers are treated or...
but at the same time, it's like, I don't think that's just it.
I know.
Because if you love your job, either way.
I realize that for sure, yeah. But I feel like there's something missing. Missing in...
Go ahead, buddy.
Missing when teaching. I don't know, because you and I both have had really great teachers and really shit teachers.
Yeah, bro.
And there's a noticeable difference in the way that we act in class.
Oh, 100%.
And or like a way we absorb information. Because, there was an English class where I had a okay teacher. And then in grade 12, I had a great English teacher who I really connected with. And I did so great in that class.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Compared to the other class where I did kind of okay. But I did great in this class.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Right?
And that must be such a satisfying feeling.
Gosh, yes.
Because you're like, and you said gosh, and that's funny. But gosh. No, but it must be satisfying because you're like, I really do like what I'm doing here.
Yes.
And I'm getting good mark, and it makes sense.
Yes. It felt like I was, putting in the work and getting, sorry, I just started thinking about Face Off, The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Putting in the work.
You're putting in hours. What? Yeah.
I was actually getting some sort of mental reward by doing good in that class. Of
course.
And so that further sparked like me wanting to do more school stuff. Because
but real shit, bro. I just think there should be much stricter like clothing policies for women, because I can't focus in class. That's the one gripe I have with school.
That's
which
absolutely right. I
me personally, it's like put on more covering clothes. Oh, it's summer. You can't wear a jacket. Put it on, bitch. That's what I'm advocating.
that's what's missing.
And that is the good thing of being at. That is the good thing about being at a liberal school is they don't have that, man. You saw fucking vaginas. Like, it was crazy. There was this one girl in my bio class who was, oh my goodness. When I tell you, bro, the skirts were not, like, you could see everything.
Really?
And it was like kind of wild. Like, it's like, I could lie and be like, it was hot. It was, but it was also very uncomfortable. Because I'm like, I'm not a type of person to really like peep on somebody.
That's
like that.
fair.
So I'm like, ooh.
That's.
But
fair.
it was also hot. So it was like, so it is multiple things at once.
Oh gosh,
it's great, bro. It's great because you get to know these people, and you realize like, man, they're so fucked. Like they have so many problems. It is so funny.
That's true.
And it's like, God bless them, right?
That's
there's
true.
nothing.
No,
there's
no,
nothing
no,
wrong
best
with
of
them.
luck. Like literally,
yeah, of course. But it's like, bro, like you just realize like all the bullshit they have is just. It's kind of funny.
And you notice once you make that connection where, like you're like, oh, that's why they do that.
Yeah.
It really makes sense.
Dude, I was like telling this one girl and she was like, I mean, she went through so much shit. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Yeah, we obviously won't like.
No, of course not. You know who you're not. No, but she went through, and I felt bad. Like, and she's a fine person. She's whatever, right? But I was like, oh yeah, like she got a lot of problems. I told her that.
No.
Here's the thing, me. I'm
you're very
brutally honest. Like,
no, but that's the best thing you can do
because it's funny. So I was like,
that's why
she was talking to me. I'm like, man, you're fucked. Like you have a lot of problems, man.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. She said this crazy thing, or she's like, she has like these wild fetishes, and I was like, man, I'm like, yeah, you gotta talk to your therapist, bro. And it's like really crazy shit. Like, I'll tell you off, but it's like insane. Like actually, one of them scared me. I was like, whoa.
Fuck, eh?
Well, it also kind of turned me on, but it didn't turn me on like I would do it because I'm like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because it's you actually develop as you sexually develop, you're into the shit that you do in the beginning, right?
Do in the beginning as in like,
well, just the shit that you're like when you start having more and more sex, the stuff that you get into, or even anyways, like the things that you get into from a younger age, or even at a post-adolescent, That's what you're going to be into for the rest of your life.
I see. I see
So
what
I'm not
you
going to
mean.
go too. I'll slap a
Oh.
cheek. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna.
Gotcha. So like
I'll fucking, I don't know, choke it. But I'm not gonna put a guillotine on you.
so like the earlier you discover something new that's kind of out there,
The more you
the
do it.
more it's gonna be kind of stuck in your brain.
Well, okay. Well, think about, just go back to your first kind of sexual experience, even if it wasn't physical, even if it was just to do with sex,
Sure.
with a girl, like not with a porn, like with an actual girl.
Yeah.
Tell me you aren't vaguely into that now,
Sure.
like, or have been in the past.
Sure. Yeah.
Like if you think about it, you're like, oh, that actually did, like certain things she might have said or did, and
Right.
that you were into for a while
Gotcha.
after. Then maybe after you've met a new person, you weren't into.
yes.
Yeah, because things change. Like I'd be into one thing, I'd get with another girl, and then I'm
Yes.
into a new thing.
Yeah.
But in that transition, though, like, do you remember being like, "Oh, I'm still into that because that's the last thing I've done"?
In that transition, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And isn't it a weird, like, disposition where you're like, "I'm still into that, but this girl's gone," and I didn't think I would be. I thought I was just into sex, but now I'm into this specific
Interesting.
part.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. There are a lot of things to it. There are definitely a lot of things to it.
For me, it was getting fucked in the ass, and it was because the first girl I was with was a dude.
Yeah, me too.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, and that does apply to some of the dudes you.
Moving on.
That's funny, bro.
Oh gosh.
That's funny, bro. You have a favorite gay guy? No, not like
favorite
just,
gay
just
guy?
even if it's popular.
Just in general, like
Do you
celebrity wise.
even? 1 second. My hair's getting in the way. But do you even do you know any popular gays? I gotta think about mine. But what do you think?
I also
Maybe you'll
have to-
say one and I'll realize it. Isn't the guy who plays Sheldon gay? Right, he's gay,
Yes,
but he's a
I think so.
he's a weak gay. He's a gay in that you can tell he's gay, but he's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's a weak gay. That's my thing.
I don't know actually. I have to think about this more.
If you're gonna be gay for God's sakes. I'm kidding. Not.
I don't know. Do you?
There is one. I know there is one. I know I have like a favorite gay, for sure. Well, I do like Sam Smith. I mean, he's kind of crazy though. I think. Right? Is he crazy? Is it? But he's not even gay anymore, is he?
I
He's
think
like
yeah.
trans?
They go by they. I think.
They go by they.
Yes.
Bro, that's just wild, bro. That's a wild. It's just wild in a what is it, like tactical, or like tactile sense, because
Gotcha.
just saying it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They are, it's like a weird. It's like a
Gotcha.
because you're so used to like, you know why it is though? It's because sentence structure.
Yeah, exactly.
Because after he or she you say is, after they you say are, and before
they are.
yeah, they're like certain words pair with
yeah,
plural
and
and singular.
even
So it's just like a thing for your head to get around.
yeah, that's right. And even forms of like using like past tense or and stuff like that, it can get a little confusing there too.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, bro, make a decision, bro. I can tell you, it's fourth quarter. I know you're 3/4 of they, and you've been a few quarters of gay.
Fourth quarter.
It's fourth quarter. He or she shoot the ball.
Basketball.
You're gonna make it or you're not gonna make it.
One thing that is something I have that
I'm kind of kidding.
you're kind of kidding.
I'm kidding, but it's an interesting point.
One thing I find very questionable is they babies.
Oh my goodness, bro. That shit's
Yes.
like, that's for clowns, bro. Really.
I think that's so strange.
My baby is not a girl or a boy.
That is got to be
It's like, bro, you're gonna damage your kid, bro.
very confusing for the child.
It's for sure gonna cause damage. Like for sure, it's going to.
I mean, socially, even fucking mentally for sure, they're gonna have serious identity problems.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like serious identity problems, more so than if you had just
call him, bro. I'll be like, my son's a son, and then it's like, oh, I want to be a woman. I'm like, then we'll have a discussion. Yeah, whatever. It goes from there. But like, there's a difference between that and being like, oh, you're nothing, and then you figure it out on your own.
I know. Yes, exactly.
He's like, I'm 3. Can I just be a dude?
I know the traditional way isn't optimal for some, I guess, but at least
It's a pretty good barometer from the
I think
get-go. Yeah.
at least let your child figure it out on their own.
Yeah, exactly.
on their own.
And it's an interesting thing where if you say they, then they can really go one way or the other easily. But if you say he, then you really have to be a fucking very feminine person to break out of that.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And here's also my thing is I'm not saying one way or the other. I really could care less if you're trans. I don't give a fuck. But the way I've always seen it is like, hey, if you got a dick or you got a vagina, the way you act really doesn't. I don't think it should change that. You know what I mean?
I see.
Like, I don't think, like, it's like, dude, if I met a guy who's like very feminine, ultra feminine, I don't know, likes wearing wigs, all that shit, and he has a dick, I'll just be like, I don't really care.
Well,
I think you should be allowed to be a dude and be the most feminine person on earth.
I think that's really great what you just said. That kind of ties back to, does being masculine equal manhood?
Fuck no.
No.
It's being a man's being a man. And that's the thing, right? Like, me being a dude isn't because I'm manly. That's not my dude. It's just my chromosomes. But, hey, do you want to say, well, that's unimportant? I would say, okay, fine. Outside of, like, I guess, I don't like sports and stuff, and like stuff where it has to deal with like I don't know, testosterone, strength.
Sure, yeah.
But in a life day-to-day basis, no, well, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Whether you have a dick or you have a vagina. It actually doesn't matter. It's more who you are. So if let's say you're a dude, you're born with a dick or whatever, XY chromosome, and then you're just a highly feminine person, I just don't think it matters that you have a dick. I couldn't care less. I'm hanging out with you for whoever you are.
That's right.
I don't take into account you have a dick or you don't have a dick. I mean, obviously from attraction level, there's a different thing, but I just don't think we should attribute being a man. Well, yeah, there's being like a tough person, but like being a man to like any sort of traits. Like
That's right.
Those things are independent of each other, in my opinion. At least.
I agree.
I don't think, you know what I do think, and maybe this is just me going out on a limb. A limb. Yeah. Okay. Good. But I think it's because of how restrictive our like the norm of being each gender has been. So then you feel like to be able to be accepted as, let's say I was born a dude, right?
Sure.
And I'm highly feminine, and you feel like, well, I can't get accepted by other men by being a man. And I'm not explaining it for others. This is just a hypothetical I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
Everybody has different experiences. It's completely different. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
But especially if you have an old school kind of like family, that there's certain things that comes with being a boy, certain things that comes with being a girl, and certain actions you have to portray. Absolutely. And in your head, it's not easier, but it's much more, it's simpler for your psyche to be like, well, a man does this, so I'm not a man because I don't want to do any of these things.
Absolutely.
So I think that's attributed to, like, I don't know, restrictive things. Here's the thing, though. I think there are good things about being like femininity and masculinity. I just think you gotta use like each of them accordingly for what you want.
Absolutely.
Like, here's a lot of women who get into the workforce, like super, like just like ultra, the way that like some guys do, and are like super competitive, ultra competitive. And a lot of men too. Their life becomes so void, like such a void. Because they've based their entire life around one thing, and then they don't have, like they didn't commit to something else.
That's right.
It's not to say, I'm not somebody who's saying you can't be happy without kids. I actually disagree with that. You know why I do? Because I've thought a lot about what is happiness, what makes us happy, why are we happy, why are we not? And I think the reason why we are happy with kids is because it gives us a goal on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? And then it gives you something you'll literally never love anybody else more than a kid.
Yeah.
So I get why that would make you happy, but I don't think you have to have kids to be happy. But I think you have to have something in place of it. Like, I have to be pursuing greatness or like something like that takes me day to day for the rest of my life. If not, complacency kills humans. It does. There's a reason why people who are over 60, I would say, their lives start to become very shit. It's because they're not doing anything. They're just sitting down all day. I will never do that.
I mean, boredom leads to, I'll say this from like past experience, like boredom leads to like bad habits. Don't.
I'm not doing it.
That's partly on me for saying that.
I feel like there had to be some Freudian thing where you wanted to say that.
Maybe we'll never know. But yeah, I think my point still stands. Like, if you have nothing to do, and then you're gonna be fucking miserable, or you're gonna do something, like you're gonna seek something that is terrible for you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I would think, no, I agree. I think for the most part, you need to be doing something. If that's something you love,
Yes.
hey, man, you've
That's
just
fucking-
found the holy grail.
That
of life.
is the fucking key. That is
That-
everything.
I don't think you need that. I think you can, that could be in the form of family. Like your love could be for my family. It's not always a career.
Yeah.
But if you do have it, it's just perfect, man.
Yes.
So that's the thing. For you, it's obviously acting. For me, it's music. So it's like if we could find ways to make good money doing that, I mean, we're fucking living for the next 15 years, just like chilling.
Absolutely. We have our driving factors, and if we didn't have those, what the fuck would we be doing right now?
It's like I just think about it. I'm like, it took me kind of getting, in a way, like rejected by a girl for me to pick up the guitar. But I kind of want to pick up the guitar, because maybe I'm sure I brought it on, and I'm like, oh, I want to be able to play guitar. I want to be cool, whatever, all that shit.
Yeah.
But I also think that if I was with a girl, when I'm with a girl, I'm much more complacent as a human.
Yeah.
I just like, oh, I have what I'm searching for. There's no reason to
I
be
see.
better.
Yeah.
So in that point, I was alone, and I'm like, well, I want to get better at something. I want to gain a skill. I started playing the guitar, and me being rejected also led me to start writing.
I mean, look,
So-
rejection is a great thing.
Oh yeah,
I
it's the great motivator, man.
I think
After a breakup, man, me and the gym have been crazy after breakup.
that's exactly, dude. Yeah.
Like there was a point where sorry, I'll let you.
No.
But there was a point where after it was like a couple breakups, I fucking went to the gym. It was an obsession. I would go at lunch, and then I would go after school as well,
Right.
just because I was obsessed. I was like,
Fuck
fuck.
yeah. No, I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah.
Especially after a breakup, dude. You have this drive, like
Yeah, bro.
unending force.
It is
to fucking like I don't know what it is.
prove
Maybe
them wrong.
prove them
just
wrong.
No, just to make them be like,
Or-
oh, I fucked up.
Yes, exactly.
Which I know it's petty, but at the end of the day, if you can't give yourself internal motivation, external will work.
Yeah.
The thing is, then after 6, 7, 8, you start enjoying it, and that's just what you do.
That is true. That's the good thing about it. Because as the motivation from that dissipates, then you get.
Then
into
you're
the
just
habit.
doing it and you're happy. And
Yes.
you've been happier because of it.
Yes, exactly.
Which, I mean, that's fun.
Dude.
I need to get into more breakups, man.
Oh man. Oh bro, I almost knocked the damn.
Whoa. Dude, the tripod that we keep my phone in, which is what we're recording with, has fallen 5 times. We've broken it, super glued it. It fell again. We were praying it didn't break again.
And it didn't.
And it got, for goodness, thank God the super glue was on something today.
It really do be on some fucking X Games mode.
Oh, that dude on X Game
Game
mode. Yeah, on X Game mode. Remember the memes of old? Yonder?
The memes of Yonder.
The memes of Yonder, bro. That shit was
the
wild.
memes of yesteryear.
Yesteryear. The memes of 2 fortnights ago or whatever.
Yeah, it's
That's 2 weeks, right?
That's right.
Fortnite.
Name some. Let me.
Well, let's not think about me. Let's go to like
trouble.
Vines, bro.
Yes.
Remember King Batch?
King Batch.
Jerry Perp drank?
Oh, bro.
Love Jerry Perp drink.
Yo.
I look back at it. It's extremely racist, but I love it.
Oh, it's very racist.
It's
but
the best.
I mean,
It's like when somebody throws a J into the pool. It's like, this time won't you save me? This time, bruh.
that's
And they all died because they can't swim. I mean, that is comedy.
So
That is
right.
great
Yes,
comedy.
yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
That's jokes.
Those were all good.
Or like some use pillows to under their head. I use a watermelon instead.
Watermelon, yeah. Watermelon guy. It's a watermelon inside a watermelon.
Some use soap to wash their face. I use watermelon in its place. Like,
What else? What else was there? Fine.
well, I mean, it was always just a race though. Or remember Unwise, the guy who would.
Oh, the brown dude.
It's like, this shit's about to blow up.
Oh
And
yeah, he was
listening
in the whole like fucking.
and then the dude just started running.
yeah, that's
because
right.
he was running. And he's like, why is he?
Yeah, he was on the treadmill and he was he was listening to fucking what, like Kesha or some shit. And he's like, this place about to blow, singing the song lyrics.
Dude, what I do remember as a kid vividly is if something was funny, I would watch it a billion times. Like, I remember there was like 4 or 5 of the funniest things in my life as a young guy.
Yeah.
And I would have watched them a billion. There's this driving school one, Arab driving school, which I don't even know if it's funny. But back then, I remember me and my friends finding it so funny
Really?
that every time we'd meet up, we'd put it on twice.
That's so fun.
It is fun, but it's so funny. Like I There probably isn't a movie I watched more than Rush Hour 3.
I mean, that is a banger. That is a...
Chris Tucker, man, probably my favorite comedic actor.
Oh, for film?
Maybe I think he's fun. I also think in a different way, Jonah Hill is hilarious.
Jonah Hill is...
Here's the thing. Now he wants to be a serious actor. What a pussy.
I don't...
I want to be when I'm a real actor. Shut up, bitch. You know, I do feel bad for the kid. He's like, everybody called me fat. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for you. Because they're always asking about his weight. And I kind of feel bad for the guy. I do.
That is really shit, yeah.
I feel bad for him. But it's also just like, dude, but you were just fat. Jonah Hill was so funny.
Like,
he was just so
super
funny.
Bad.
That's actually, if you look at it, it's actually known as one of the funniest movies ever.
No, it's a fucking hilarious. It's one of my favorite comedies.
It's just the way he is. It's like, I want to get fucked, man.
He says,
okay, I want to get fucked.
He says this.
What am I going to do to get fucked?
He says this one thing to the chick, what's Jules?
Yeah.
And it's the scene where they're asking him to buy booze, and
she's like, oh, fucking Jules.
And she's like, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. And he's like, oh, funny thing, my back happens to be on my cock. And I fucking lost it. I cannot tell you how fucking hard I laughed when he said that. Because there was this huge, like, awkward silence afterwards, and it was so pure and so funny.
It was just so jokes.
Wasn't fucking Dave Franco in that movie, too? He was. No.
Yeah, Dave Franco was.
He was, right?
No.
Yes, he was. He played soccer in a scene, but he was also in 21 Jump Street.
Well, yeah, Dave Franco, he's the guy who got fucked by the other.
That's right.
He made me his bitch in the 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the fucking dude. Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah, no, but I would probably say 20. Hey, Dad. What do you think between 21 and 22?
Which do I prefer?
Yeah.
I most recently watched 21 Jump Street. I'd say 21 Jump Street, actually.
Yeah.
I'd say 21.
I actually, weirdly enough, I think the jokes in 22, like, don't get me wrong, it is super overrated, but now because it's been overused. But my name is Jeff. That's still when I first saw it.
That is an iconic scene, and it has been overused so much. But like in its context, I remember watching that scene pretty recently. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking hilarious. These guys are undercover. I just love
the dynamic between them and Ice Cube. You know when he fucked his daughter?
Yeah, that's such a great fucking scene.
He's just looking at her like. Remember in the restaurant, he's like,
oh yeah. Thing. What's his name? What's his name's reaction to finding out like the
dude? He fucked his daughter, man.
Dude, and he's like fucking prancing around the office.
It's like really nothing you can do though. Like, I mean, man, if a dude fucks your daughter, it's like you just took a fat L. How are you gonna call him your bitch? You fucked your daughter. Like that's your ultimately. It was like, man, you a bitch. But it's like I fucked your daughter. So who's the real bitch?
Dude, I mean, the only thing you can resort to is violence. After that, you can't really say anything that would.
Oh yeah.
Kind of rebuttal that. You would
gotta
have to
beat his ass.
You would have to kick his ass.
You'd have to fucking dump the body in the Pacific.
The thing is, he fucking high-fived. He high-fived him.
Oh, for getting pussy.
For getting laid.
He's like, all right.
Yeah,
sure.
he was like, God damn it. And then fucking finds out that it was his daughter. He high-fived the man for fucking his daughter. That is so funny. Yes, so 22 Jump Street has some fucking banger jokes.
Dude, you want to be just a really misogynistic podcast? You know those ones that are like, man, women can't do shit out here, bro.
Are there podcasts like that? Like,
no, just the ones that are not like really, but they're like, man, you got to get your head off these women. It's like, it's not that I don't agree with some of the points, but it's that they'll say that and that'll be all they talk about.
I see. So their main like,
so girls be thoughts. You agree or disagree? I'm like,
here's the thing about women. This podcast.
Dude, okay, top 5 women.
I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna.
Let me think. Anne Frank, 5. That's a good pick.
Just Anne Frank. Just.
Yeah, well, no, she's number 5. I mean, she did good things.
You number 5. She's a number.
That girl who killed her son or whatever. You know that famous one.
Like Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony,
She
number 4.
She killed. Yes, I was actually watching a video about her the other day. Yeah, she killed her daughter.
Well, okay.
But anyway, sorry. She killed her daughter, and it's so obvious that she did it, and the jury found her innocent.
Oh, she's like free now, or
She's free.
oh, really?
She even had the audacity to start her own like private investigating business.
Because I love kids, I am not going to continue on the joke that I had in my head. But I will say, how's business, you know? No, but
No, it's wild. Like,
no, that's actually kind of crazy. But you got to think about it. Like, that's literally what happened with OJ, bro.
yeah,
And here's the thing: people still to this day are like happy OJ's free. It's just a race thing.
yeah, maybe.
It's like, what? You ain't got no affiliation with OJ, bro. That's a rich man. He's the whitest black guy ever.
Yeah.
Decapitating people? That ain't black.
The whitest.
That's a white guy thing to do.
So true.
What?
That is so true.
What do you? What? Why you? It's, you know why? Because back then, it was like, white guys get off on everything, bro.
White guys get off on everything.
They would literally just like, oh, you're free, you're fine. But it's just like crazy to like, there are people who are like still arguing for like Bill Cosby. They're like, nah, man, they got to be faking it. I'm like, yeah, man, 52 people are faking it.
I mean, bro, how much time did he fucking serve?
I don't know, man.
Anyways,
I don't know. I don't know. How much dick did he get in his ass? A lot, bro. I hope.
oh,
I hope,
man.
right?
I mean, dude, that's
You gotta
the only
hope
thing
that.
you can hope for in prison, right? Like,
What if
for someone else, obviously.
What if for him? Yes, John. Yes, I don't think what people are looking forward to is getting butt raped. I wouldn't. Hey, I wouldn't, man. Just for all the ladies out there, like I would not like that. You know, like real shit. Like I wouldn't even like doing that for me. So like, if y'all are free or something, we wouldn't do that. Like that's what we wouldn't do.
No butt stuff for him.
Oh yeah, dude.
He says sexually.
Oh yeah, man. No butt stuff.
No butt stuff.
No butt stuff for moi. Just gets real slow. No, and I just get really into it. I'm like, no butt.
You're like really obsessed with like butt.
No butt stuff. Butt stuff. Stuff my butt. Stuff my butt.
Stuff my butt.
Yeah, bro. What would you think is the funniest thing that could happen while having sex? Do you think it would be finding out that they're like extremely something, like what a racist or misogynist? It's crazy. Well, girls hate men, so that's fine. But that's fine. It's like whatever. But
I think finding. Oh, let me think about this.
I do think the greatest roast ever to a girl when they talk shit. It's like, but I did fuck though. Like I still fucked. And they're like, whatever. I was like, no, I still fuck. It's funny. It's
That
funny.
is funny.
It just is funny. I can't lie.
No, I don't know. I actually don't. Maybe finding out that you're having sex with like a priest.
I'm a dude, man. I don't think priests can be women.
That's fair.
Sorry, women.
Or like a
Sorry,
nun.
all aspiring women priests.
Or like a nun. I don't know. What do you think?
No, but you gotta know that, bro. That'd be hot though. Like if I was fucking, she's like, I'm a nun. I'm like, say that again. Like, say that one more time. Put the costume on. Fuck me. It'd be hot, but it'd be hot to fuck a hot nun. That'd be hot.
A what?
A hot nun. Like if she was a hot.
Oh, I thought you said a Honda for a second.
It'd be hot to fuck a Honda Civic. Because
those Accords do look nice now.
Because they've been fucking me over mileage for. So I'm gonna fuck them back.
Hey, look, man, they have great mileage. Okay.
After we fuck, we're both gonna be exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
don't worry.
It's a quality. It's a quality one.
I'm not okay. Anyways, moving.
You're like, I'm a Toyota guy. That's the real problem you got.
Nissan. I could never be a Toyota guy.
I'm a Nissan Altima dude
I'm a
myself.
Nissan Altima. Yes.
I'm a.
All the way.
Hey man, I'm a little more mature than that. I'm a Ram. Ram my ass.
You got me there.
You did get me there.
You got me there. Fuck.
Dude, on a realer note, like what if we just fucking committed ourselves to dudes for the rest of our lives?
What if we commit
No,
Arson.
it's my favorite one because it isn't like killing, but it's like, why would you do arson? It's so great.
It's like,
It's a great crime.
is it that bad? It's not as bad as killing, no.
Well, no. Well, you could argue that maybe outside of torture, there's really nothing worse than killing. But arson is funny.
It's kind of.
There were people in there. What were they doing there?
And it has.
It was their house.
It's not the fact that it.
It's like, yes, it was their house.
It's
There's no house anymore.
It's not the fact that it will kill. It's the potential that it can.
Oh yeah, I also think it's just that thing of when I was a kid, the lighter and tissue was fun. Now do that to a fucking 4-story building with 200 people.
Call that growing up. Bars.
Yo, hold on. Oh, yo, level up. level up.
That's new fucking
Yo,
game
yo,
mode.
my exes don't know. Every time I dated one, I upgraded, bro.
Call that a fucking
Real
update.
shit. Oh, yo, hold up, bro.
An update.
Call that an IOX, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Hold up, baby.
oh shit.
Oops. It's like iOX 16, deeper throat.
Deeper.
Deep throat abilities.
It's like a sex bot.
Bruh, I mean, what else? Her women.
Fuck me. It was a tone.
Dude, you ever have it's not fair because we do. You can have a good discussion with M, but like before then, have you ever had like a good discussion with a woman and just been kind of surprised?
Oh, yes, I can have an actual decent, like a good discussion with them. Like,
No, I know. That's
that,
obviously
like,
good.
like there's no issue with that.
But she's like such a outlier to the mean with the girls, bro. Like she really is.
I mean,
not saying not
absolutely.
every girl. Like yeah, there's a
No,
ton of
but
girls,
like she's
but
truly,
like she's really an outlier.
I mean, truly a gem.
Truly a psychopath of a young man. I hate
No,
her.
but yes.
Hey M, fuck you, dude. Fuck off.
Okay,
When you see this shit, no, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you.
like charging
Hey,
the
hey, hey, hey! You're dating. I got a podcast with him. Which one's gonna last longer? Which one's gonna last longer? Because I got years in the making, baby. I got years.
I dropped the mic.
You're like with me. You're like, yeah, bro. What's gonna happen then? You start taunting her. Yeah, we're talking about his girlfriend, but that's great, right?
No, back to the topic. I definitely have had discussions with women and literally been
Taking it back, right?
like literally taken back. Like, oh shit, that's a thing. You actually think that.
Yeah, it isn't that I don't think they're smart. It's that, which that's funny. Then I could easily have been like, oh, but I don't. But it's just the thing of just being like, oh shit, you don't just think this bullshit that every other girl I've ever talked to thinks. It's just like some whack stuff. Like I
Yeah.
just talked to girls, they just say the wackest.
I agree.
Bro. Like women ain't funny, bro. No, it's I'm not kidding. But here's the thing. Let's keep it 100, right? There are some funny girls. There are. I've interacted with them. I mean, that's an exaggeration. Like
That's an exaggeration.
that I've talked to is some maybe if I like go deep, maybe if I go deep into thought, I could think of like one. I'm not gonna cap. But it's just why though. Here, ask yourself why aren't like women funny?
Why?
There are funny girls. Like,
Why
there are a ton of
aren't-
comedians that are funny, obviously. But why aren't on average girls as funny as dudes?
Well, you know,
And they're not. I mean, I'm sorry.
the way I think of it
Because
is
dudes
like,
are funny as fuck.
the way I think of it, you know how men and women are different in ways like, you know, women are more planners, and like when I say planners, they prepare in advance for a lot of things, you know, like
Oh yeah,
they really,
Women
really
are-
detail
women are-
oriented.
Yeah, they're more neurotic than men for
Very-
sure. Like that's,
very
I think that's
neurotic.
just on an average. I mean, not
And-
every single woman, but on average, that's true.
I think what I'm trying to say is that the point is I'm trying to make is men are often a little bit more
Loosey goosey.
loosey goosey.
But I agree with you. Actually.
Yes.
That's true. That's a part of it. But I think here's the real thing: women don't have to vie for men's attention. Men have to vie for women's attention. And what's one way you can do it if you're not attractive? Be funny.
I see where you're coming
That's what
from.
it is.
I see where you're coming from. For sure, if you don't have that thing going for you,
No.
that thing as in looks, you kind of
It's-
have to make up for it. You have to compensate for, you know,
It's like, well, yeah, dude. I mean, right now I'm a fatso, but even when I was like in pretty good shape, I was fine. I was attractive, but I was like, it wasn't. If I was just my looks and you took away everything about me, I'd be all right, bro.
You are beautiful.
Oh, that's cute. No, but I was fine, and I can admit that because I'm not a narcissist. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, but I knew that about me. I knew I'm like, okay, I'm like I'm. How do I say this? I was good enough looking that it wasn't like a thing. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably looks. I was like a 7.5, whatever.
Sure.
But I knew that if it was just that, there are dudes who look better than me. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't, to be fair, I wasn't conscious, because the reason why I kind of got a good sense of humor as a kid, it was just my way of surviving the schoolyard type of thing. Whereas if you can make people laugh, then you don't get bullied.
Gotcha.
So that was just really the thing.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it has to be that.
Wow, really interesting you say that. Making people... Sorry, I just completely got something else from from that. But making people laugh avoids
100%.
Wow.
That was, I mean, that was the reason I definitely, because I realized if I can make people laugh, then they're not making fun of me anymore. It's like we're all laughing about it.
We're all laughing. Wow.
If I could make an interesting thing, if anybody watched Game of Thrones, they would know Tyrion does this. He's like the midget.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word I can use. I guess he's like the really short dude.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, well, he has dwarfism. But anyways, he's like, use your biggest insecurity and like get to the point first. Use that as your armor. If people, how do you say this? If you let others kind of beat you to the punch of it, or like let others hurt you because of it, then you're never gonna be able to live. But you use it. You're like, yeah, man, I am this, I am that.
That's right.
And you keep on it.
By acknowledging it, it somehow dismantles whatever they're gonna say.
Yeah, it gotta be, and you gotta do it in a funny way. But
I mean, yeah, you know, like, oh yeah, whatever. I have a big ass nose. Fuck you, okay?
It's like, dude, don't breathe that hard. Some people got the noses where they start levitating on a bad exhale.
Levitating.
Oh my goodness, bro. They got propellers up there. No, but yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, bro.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But yeah, you gotta have fun. I just don't think girls don't need to be funny. Truth be told, what is being funny gonna do for a girl realistically? Guys don't need, like, I would love a girl with a good sense of humor. I actually would really love that, me personally. But a lot of guys don't give a fuck. Like, it's guys just accept realities with girls. Like, oh, they're gonna be annoying. I'm like, no, bro. How do you just accept? I'm not gonna fucking do that. Like, dude, if you're a clown ass bitch, like I'm gonna call you like a goofy bitch. Like, you're a goofy bitch. Like, you're goofy.
Yeah. And
I've actually like, dude, you know me. I've fucked around with so many, like, just messed with a lot of people, right? your ex in particular, I goofed her. It was so funny. It's actually might even one of the funnier things I've done in my life.
Really?
Dude, that fucking cow shit was so funny. That was so fucking funny. Like, she's like a communist, so I just made fun of her for that.
Oh, God.
I hadn't talked to her in years. I'm like, dude, are you a communist? She's like, why are you talking to me? I'm like, dude, you're a communist, right?
That's wild.
It was so fun.
That's wild. I told my family about it.
Did you?
About the fact that she's a communist, and they're like, what? They were genuinely...
You're like, I would a girlfriend.
They were genuinely, like, so shocked.
Dude, people who are communists are goofy.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, like, yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, it was funny though. It was so fun. Like, just goofing on her.
It was a very funny.
I know you. I did it because I knew you'd love that. There, you know, you got to be mature. You got to be like, oh no, man, you got to be mature. I'm like, no, you don't. You want me to fucking goof on this bitch?
Thing is, you allowed me to act mature or look mature.
Exactly. You looked real mature next to me, who was calling her a clown communist. I'm like, you're a clown. I'm like, bro, you're actually like a communist.
No, that's serious respect for you, honestly.
Because I don't care.
I
don't care. If you're somebody I don't know, or if you're somebody I don't like, I don't give a flying fuck, bro.
The thing is, I'll say this in my defense: if I like started clowning on her,
you would just
because
you would look like she would kind of win in a way. Where
I'd
it's
be like,
oh,
you
still care.
I'd be the
you're
asshole.
an asshole. You can like, but me, it was just funny.
Yeah, me being kind of distant from it was probably the best thing.
Oh, well, of course it is. But it's great because I was just calling it like, you're a clown. Like, you're a communist.
Fucking funny. It's so funny.
Should have called her a bozo.
That is hard hitting.
It is great.
A bozo?
And she blocked me. It was so funny. I love that. I think I unblocked her just to tell her that. because I had to
I
block.
think you did. I remember.
No, I did
that.
unblock
I
her.
remember that. Yeah.
But these people who want to be friends with people they don't fuck with, why? I love not being. I have an addiction to not being friends with people.
I agree. I'm so so happy. I think I was talking about this with Brandon the other day, actually. The fact that like, who has the energy to have that many friends? You know what I mean? I don't get how people do it.
And it's the thing is, they don't even really have that many friends. It's just they have some bullshit kind of exchange going on where it's, oh my God, how are you? It's like, oh my God, I don't care. And here's the thing I realized. And I think I realized when I was like 16 or 17, I was like, oh wait, nobody cares about like my birthday outside of I guess my friends do, but nobody gives a fuck. And I really don't even give a fuck. Why am I telling people? Like I realized I'm not going to tell people it's my birthday anymore.
I mean, yeah.
I just realized I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not
fair
going to, unless they know.
Yeah.
And I'm not somebody who expects everybody to know. I
Yeah.
don't care. But I'm not going to be like, it's my birthday. It's kind of such a goofy.
I think, yeah.
If they're like, why do you have balloons in your hand? I'm like, well,
I agree.
it's my birthday.
I agree. I mean, I think, personally, the fact of going around being like, hey, it's my birthday is kind of, I don't
It's
know.
like, oh, congratulations for being born.
A little, like everyone's been fucking born. Like, you're not special.
It's pretty funny.
Like,
I think it's fun. Here's the thing. I do like birthdays as an avenue to have a fun day.
absolutely.
I
I
agree.
agree. But I think the sole act of just going around and be like, okay, so you're going to book off like a whole week of work so we can fucking go to like Cancun. Okay? Okay,
It's
Brittany?
like, okay, no, we're not going to Cancun. All right, Brittany?
Listen, Brittany, look.
It's like, let's
We have
not-
shit to do, okay?
It's like, dude, I have a job. You know what that means?
I know.
She's like, dude, did I ask?
I think there was a bit in Family Guy actually where the fucking like, okay, you're gonna book a whole week off work and I'm gonna act like a bitch the whole time. And no, I'm sorry your dad's dying, Tiffany. But we're going to Montreal, okay?
Dude, no cap, bro. Real shit, bro. When women are just like, no, I'm gonna be a bitch and you're gonna deal with it, and I was just like, no, I'm really not.
It's like how does that give you the excuse to act like a horrible person?
Girls love that. Girls love doing that. It's like, tonight I'm just gonna be like the worst bitch ever, and I'm like,
Dude,
dude, I never do that. Like, I also have never in my life been like resigned to the fact that I'm gonna be the worst person of all time right now. I'm like, look, okay, it's fine to be a little,
Careless,
down,
whatever.
chill, like
Yeah.
not paying attention, not caring, not doing.
Yeah.
Tell people like, I don't feel like paying attention today. That's one thing. Just be like, I'm gonna be an absolute bitch. It's like, why do you need that?
I mean, look, there's a difference between like actually like not like relaxing because you need to relax,
Yeah, it's one thing.
right? Or intentionally saying like, oh, I'm gonna be a horrible human being
But real
today.
shit, bro. Girls who cry, bro, like they just be crying on. No. But it's just like girls you get into an argument with, they start crying. I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm like,
I see.
I'm like, bro.
It's like, what do you like that completely?
You look so dumb.
And then also,
What are you crying? No, I would just start goofing her. I'm like, you're crying.
it's like
I'd be like, you're crying as an adult. You're an adult and you're crying. Like, I could never understand. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, we cry, but to cry in an argument,
I agree.
it's so
It's
like,
almost
so
like
disgusting.
it's kind of like testing the waters to see how much you can actually handle.
Oh my god, it's funny, bro. I do not. Me personally, I can like when somebody starts crying, I actually start disassociating unless it's like an emotional thing.
Sure, like a legit.
Like if it's an argument, they start crying, I disassociate.
if it's
quick.
if it's
'Cause I'm like, really? That's what we're doing, huh?
that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense because if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't make sense to the point where you're not feeling like an emotional response because of that, because I feel like we're kind of programmed whenever there is an actual emotional or something happening emotionally, and another human being's crying, we naturally go to care for that.
Well, that's why if you're in an argument with a girl and she cries in public, you're automatically the bad guy, no matter what happened. Which is like, dude, how about mind your own fucking business?
Right.
Those guys who come up like white knights, unless I'm putting my hands on her is one thing, right?
Yes.
But if I'm arguing with her, like, bro, how about you move the fuck back before you get slapped up? What are these? Why are guys coming in like some fucking like some losers?
You know why?
Dude, how about mind your own fucking business?
You know why? Because of pussy.
Bro, they're pussy whip, bro.
Listen, like the only I'll tell you this straight up right now. The only reason why a white knight would do that, other than
It's for pussy, bro.
the fact that like
You're
if
such a
someone's-
nice guy.
literally that.
No, he isn't. He's trying to fuck.
If someone's actually being hurt, then absolutely
That's one thing.
That's one thing.
Unless I start smacking her up.
But if out of
I
context,
get that. That's
you
one thing.
You barge into a conversation between two people.
Dude, like, how about those girls who start hitting guys? My favorite thing is seeing a girl hit this guy, and this guy just fucking shanked her in the face. It was so
Fuck
funny.
me.
It's like, would I do it? Probably not. But it's just, It's not even on some shit. It's just like jokes. Like,
Yeah. No,
it's also because I'm smart. I know that even if I'm in the complete right, I could still be the one who gets persecuted for it.
could.
So
You will.
You probably will. Exactly. But once this girl was like trying to hit his like plate, right?
Yeah.
He had like a plate of food in his hand. He was trying to hit it. She missed twice, and he fucking threw it at her and walked away. It was so funny. And then he took a sip of his beer. I mean, that's a man's man.
Look, I mean, it's just shitty.
The girl's like, "Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna actually hit me? Oh, be a man. Be a man." It's like, dude, shut up. You goofy ass bitch.
It's just so shitty when when the hypocrisy is very, very prominent.
It's like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like I saw this one post the other day. It was like a satirical post, but it was a woman being like, the caption was like, when you're forced to enlist in the Third World War.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a woman like, oh no, fucking like washing dishes and acting like,
love that.
And like,
I love that.
you know what I mean? And I'm like, thank you for pointing that out. Like literally,
Thank
that's
you for
such
admitting
a
it,
good
you know
satirical piece.
Yeah, at least thank you for saying like, hey man, I don't want all that man shit.
Yeah.
Now. But it's like here's the thing, right? As the joke, I love that joke.
Yes.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's a great joke. Yes.
It's a great fucking joke. But I would hope that would let people be like, yeah, okay, well, we don't really want that shit. Maybe we don't want a lot of other things, and maybe that's why we act that way. I don't know. I just think it's like being a guy isn't all it's panned out to be. Women, it is not a fun endeavor. I'm telling you, it isn't fun. Like it's just as shitty as anything else.
Yeah. I mean, we have it like, not to fucking say, oh, whatever. I mean, the thing is that I don't think any of us have it easy.
No, it's here's the thing, difference between being a guy and a girl, and obviously girls, I mean, we know they're problems. You know, they're dumb. No, I'm kidding. They're not dumb. They're very smart. Actually, it is true that IQs are pretty much the same, but they disperse in different ways. But okay, I'll get off the science for a second. Science. But the difference between guys and girls is like, bro, if a guy talks about his problems, like, shut up, bro.
No. I mean,
Shut up.
look, this is said a lot, but it's so true, though. I mean, you can't deny. You can't be like. It's funny because most women say they want like a sensitive guy.
No, they don't.
Right?
They don't.
But also,
they don't want that.
Someone
like,
who's
I want a
really
sensitive
fucking
guy.
mean.
They want James Bond who can talk about his feelings once or twice. But here's the thing. People, when I say guys, nobody cares about their problems. People interpret it the wrong way. They think, I want everybody to care about guys' problems. No, I want everybody to not care about girls' problems.
Like every single,
obviously, fucking rape and sexual assault.
Yes,
come
absolutely.
on. I'm not a fucking sociopath.
We're not fucking stupid.
Jesus.
Like we realize the actual issues and the prominent issues.
I'm just saying like, the point I'm making is accept that you got that where people give a fuck about your shit.
Yes.
And stop telling me you got it easy as a guy. It's like, okay, well, I guess I got it easy in some ways. But I'm also like I'm not a fucking, like, I don't have to go in the kitchen like some dumb bimbo. How about that? Yo, what are you gonna make a sandwich? Ooh, you know when girls threaten you, it's the funniest thing ever. When they're like, yo, say that again. I'll just say it again. Like, what are you gonna do? Do something. Like,
and what are they doing?
What are you gonna do? Go tell your friends? Women.
Oh god.
They're great.
My god.
I love me a woman. I really do. They're hilarious.
Yeah, they're great.
These girls who were like, I'll never let no. I saw these girls were like, man, they're so cringy. They'd be like, hey, if you say some shit, I'll beat your. I'm like, dude, you don't get. Like, I could punch a hole in your face. like I don't think these girls get. No, there's some girls who do training and fighting, and okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Most girls don't. More guys than girls do, and most girls don't, anyways.
Look, yeah.
So you think me, right? 240, fucking, and you 5'6", 150. You think in any planet I wouldn't be able to? I'm not. It's not a prideful thing. Like I don't feel pride in saying I can beat up a girl.
No.
But and not every girl, but most girls. Like oh my god, bro, I could fuck up. Like if it's insane. If you gave me like 3 girls to fight, I would probably win. Like that's because girls. You see most girls who are never into sports. There's a lot of girls who are into sports, but you see girls who are into sports. They have like zero coordination. It's funny because they never do that shit growing up.
That's right. Yeah.
Like guys, our thing that we did with each other was always sports.
Yeah.
Girls, like, yeah, they got into sports maybe as there was teams.
Yeah.
But it would be like other shit, right? For the most part. So you'll just see girls fucking just throw. It's just like they don't know how to throw. It's so funny. Have you ever seen a girl throw, bro? Who isn't used to? There's girls who play softball and stuff. So
For sure, yeah, but someone who just doesn't know how to throw.
they just don't know. They don't know that mechanic.
No, it's
And as a dude, my whole life was throwing.
it's crazy. Yeah, no. You're
My whole
absolutely-
life was picking shit up, climbing, and throwing. That was my whole life for like a long time. Dude, throwing stuff into a lake is like a sacred thing for guys.
That's actually so fucking true. What the hell? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We all did that and do that.
Fucking,
Still.
I did that like last year, man.
It's the greatest thing.
It is the
throwing,
greatest
The
thing.
fun is throwing a big rock
Yeah.
and like a medium distance, but a good distance and a boom.
That's a great feeling. Also, chucking like a decent sized one really far.
I mean, that was always the flex. Right?
That-
How far can you throw it?
How far you can throw the rock. That was almost like a test.
Meanwhile, girls were already starting their fucking Kardashian hierarchies. This is the reason why girls are smarter than guys, dude. Because while I was throwing a rock, they were discussing who gets to do what in this fucking group.
Also good point.
You're
Yeah,
the smart one, okay? You're the ugly
you're
one.
the smart one, so you're fucking. I don't know which one of the fucking Kardashians is smart. Fucking
Bro, forget that, bro.
yeah.
Bruce, no. I love me a Caitlyn Jenner, dude. I mean, that's what a funny family though. They really didn't do they made a ton of money.
That's what they did.
They did
That's
do that.
about it.
And they're interesting. Not really. They're not interesting, but
I mean, are they interesting or are they interesting because
they're so wacky.
yeah,
They are really
I
just
mean,
so wacky. But it was so funny. The funniest clip maybe I've ever seen was Kim Kardashian talking to her daughter, I think. What is it? North or whatever.
I don't
fucking-
even- I don't
gives
know.
a fuck. Northwest. Head ass. Bro, imagine being a direction on a compass. Yeah, bro, I'm
two
southeast.
directions.
Imagine being in between Imagine being in between directions as like that's your name. And she was like, "Your daddy's a producer, a singer, and your mommy is a." And she didn't say anything. She's very talented. It was so funny.
Bro.
She couldn't name what she is because
I
guess
mean,
what?
who can?
She does nothing.
Who can?
That is so great though. She literally does nothing. It's like the best. She has it all, bro. She has it
it
all.
literally boggles my mind. It really does because she's on like podcasts and interviews and shit
Oh
like
my
that.
God,
but for
how?
What? But for what?
What does she even find to talk
'Cause,
about?
you know, like actors go on like podcasts or like get interviewed because to discuss their future work
Exact and the parts they have done.
and the parts they've done.
But then when you start talking about real life, it's like you realize, like, oh, these people really they act. That's their life. So like nothing else is really like a lot of them. You'll hear them talk and be like, yeah, man, this part it was crazy getting into that part. Be like, man, so what'd you do yesterday? Be like, man, nothing, man. He's like, I literally did nothing. And it's like 'cause when you have a lot of money and you ain't doing shit all the time, your projects are like have space in between them.
yeah,
You're doing nothing. I mean, you're literally doing nothing. It's
wild.
great.
It's wild.
I respect that though. I do.
I mean, look, Kim.
Hey man, why do something? You know what I mean?
Why? Yeah, you know what? You're living the dream. We're all just petty.
Oh yeah.
We're very petty and jealous.
Here's the thing, man.
Give me $1 million.
What is a demographic you would take out, fully kill if you had the chance? Take away the bad people. That's like obviously I take out all serial killers, all races, all whatever, right? But what is like just the minor inconvenience or like annoyance ones that you would take out?
Are we talking about like a full-on genocide here?
Hey, you have the button to do it. And there's a group of people and you have to pick one. So it takes away the thing of I don't want to kill. You're gonna have to kill. Who is it gonna be?
TikTok actors.
Oh, like the ones who are like, I missed you at my party last night.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? It's a great. I appreciate the.
Why weren't you there?
Initiative. I really appreciate the initiative, and it's great. And it can be used really, really well.
Man, shut up, man.
But no,
Shut the fuck up.
Because I think it.
Shut up.
I literally think it can be.
Can it?
I think it can be.
Does it really?
But a lot of the time, it's very, very cringe.
No, but I don't think that's gotten anybody apart, bro. There's no way.
I mean, absolutely not. But as a creative outlet, for sure, I think.
Boy, that's the gayest shit I heard all day, bro. Acting, being like, Sandra, why'd you leave? Looking into the camera like
Look,
this.
I'm just trying to give them like a bone.
I
all
know
right?
you are.
I'm just trying to give them a bone.
And the only bone I want to give them is, but I don't want to give them a bone. All right, dude.
Okay, you know what?
I'm fucking.
Here's the honest truth. Stop doing it.
It's great.
Stop doing it.
You want to commit genocide on them? Don't give them a bone. They're dead. It'd be great though. Dude,
like,
those
might as
people,
well-
you know those that one where the dude like he comes out of the party, he comes out the door and goes, and he's like, In the caption, it's like, when you just saw the most beautiful girl you've ever saw, but you didn't know how to talk to her, and you got to hype yourself up. He's like, it's like, all right, I'm going back in.
It's literally, you can so tell that it's based off like teen dramas, which are like literally the epitome of fucking like melodramatic acting.
Yeah, you're so right. And only as teens are they interesting.
And they play it off as, I'm not fucking saying anything as like a profound actor or anything. I'm just literally an actor. I do what I've been taught. I do whatever I fucking do.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't base my acting off of like iCarly or
They're
like
so where were you for the iCarly episode we're gonna do yesterday? I thought you were gonna come. You know, and it's always a small problem becomes like so deep. They'll be like, well, I can't trust you. Like you said, you'd come in and come. Like,
yeah.
so where's our trust? Like, I thought we were built on a foundation of trust and love. And they just be like, and they just be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And I wish I could take it. I can't take it back.
I'm just seeing some of these.
I can't take it back. And if I could take it back, I'd take it back.
The worst ones are the ones where the dude, like the heartthrob boys, act like villains, and they do like these like weird like smirks, and it's so fucking bad.
Oh,
dude.
they act like what?
They act like villains or like a bad guy.
Oh my god, that is the
or like an
worst.
abuser.
You're so right. You're like
literally an
you're
abuser.
like, oh, so you hate being hit? That's what I'm fucking going for.
It's like POV me after I'm finished hitting you.
It's like, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fucking do that. But sometimes you got me fucked up. Like, I would never. I'm so sorry. I'll never hit you again unless you say some dumb shit. Don't ever say that again.
Yeah.
It's so funny. That's so great that they would POV an abuser. It's just great.
And they think it's cool. That's the worst part about it.
And the even worse part is some girls are into it.
You were so right. You were so right.
Girls, y'all are so fucked.
What the hell's
I feel,
happening?
bro, here's the thing. This was an interesting ass point somebody made. Like, if you're going to date somebody, notice the relationship they have with their father. That will dictate a lot of your relationship. If they have daddy issues, they're not likely to be fucking stable. Well, not stable. Everybody has their shit and they get better.
Sure.
But especially at a young age when you haven't developed much, you haven't reflected on your life much, you haven't gotten over your issues much, you're going to have so much residual bullshit from that. And this idea that, oh, you got to love people for... Nah, fuck that, bro. You got to be smart about who you pick to fucking commit years of your life to. Of course, there's love and affection. And you can't control that. And you're not supposed to.
That's right.
But, dude, if I go on a date and she immediately gives me that, yeah, men are fucking whatever. I'll be like, oh, that's great. We're not talking ever again for the rest of our lives. And I'll say that. Like, I do that. On a date, at the end of the date, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'll call you. I'll literally be like, oh, I don't want to have another date. I just don't.
That's the right thing to do.
And because it's fucking, bro. Like, the second I start hearing that a girl be like, man, really? Just the problem is so many men. I'm like, why are you on this date, bro? Like, why are you on this date with me right now if you're going to go while out?
That's wild.
Yeah, right?
Imagine if you started doing like the problem with so many women.
It's just like already bad vibes.
Horrible vibes. So imagine that then. So yeah,
it's just like, bro, like you're so... I don't feel like doing it. Like, I don't feel like even having to have that like stress of like, oh, I have to kind of hold in that she's annoying as fuck. Like, I can't do that, bro. And I'm not going to cap. People who care so much about not care about issues, but like their whole thing is an issue. It's like, boy, I'm out of here. Zoom. Well, think about all the people you fuck with in your life. Are all of them like super extremist in any direction? Nope.
No.
Nobody I like in my life is extremist.
No, that's right. Because you know what? Like basing your whole personality off of one thing that you follow or one thing you believe in could
be great if it's about like Nazism. And that's for me.
Yes.
We got to keep that in the picture.
It's so bland. I mean, come on, dude. There's so much more to life than that one cause. No matter how good of a cause it is. You are allowed to feel anything other than that cause.
I bet you guys didn't know I was fully gay. I bet you guys didn't know that because I never really bring it up.
Hey, yo.
And that, here's the thing. I think that's important though, is that you got multiple facets of personality to you, right? I'm not just gay. I'm also, I don't know why you're laughing, but like, fucking, I'm gay, right? And for me, Don't smile. I'm gay, you.
I'm
I'm gay, you son of a bitch. I'm fully gay. Hey, listen to me. I'm gay. Hey, okay? And I don't want people thinking, oh, he's just some gay guy. Like, I'm a real ass dude, man.
a real ass dude.
I'm a real ass dude. And if you are in the Ontario, Toronto region and you're a guy and you are also a real ass dude.
His phone number is up on the screen. Right?
Oh yeah, my address is up on the screen. Come over. My social security information.
He'll film something else with ya.
Oh, this is about to be a cock cast, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, why don't you say we move over to some of these articles, real quick.
Dude, we're on fire today, man. We've been doing
completely-
article like with no articles, and we've been killing it today. No cap.
Facts.
Let's, you know what?
Let's do it. I say we do a couple of these.
Yeah. But this is.
We got to do this one for sure.
You want to read it out?
Do I want to read it out? No, you go ahead, bro.
Okay.
That's all
well,
you.
Let's do it then. 15 super manly facts about Vladimir Putin. Hell yeah, baby. Fuck yeah, fucking Vlad, bro. What a goat. We support Vlad on this podcast. We fully support Vladimir Putin on this podcast. Like the guy. He once captured a 46-pound pike, and a pike is a fish. During a 2013 fishing trip in Siberia, he reportedly caught a pike weighing 46. Hey, 46 fucking pounds. You hear that shit? Who's doing that other than Vlad?
Whose man's? Fucking Vlad.
Yo, you ever see Joe Biden do that? Have you?
No.
Me neither. Because I don't think Joe Biden has the fucking ability.
I don't think he has the muscle tissue.
45 pounds? That's the size of the tumor he
Look at
probably
this
has in
man,
his
right?
head.
Look at this hunk right here. I wish you guys could see this hunk.
Oh my goodness, bro. I mean, it's huge. It's the size of him, this fucking fish.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden, I mean, the only fish he's eating these days, or even able to eat with his fucking atrophy on his face, is like goldfish.
Goldfish?
Like the cracker. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, that's just too dry for him.
He's like, I imagine him opening up a bag of goldfish. He's like, I'm going fishing. Like, you know, he's like kind of fucked. He's like, ooh, I got a fish. Look, I got a fish.
Oh, like he literally
and
thinks
it's Kamala just like, fuck.
he.
He's just like, oh my god.
Fucking like,
It's like, can somebody take this guy out so I
I
can do the rest of his presidency?
must be fucking freaking out, man.
Dude, that's great though that he's like a fucking fisher, man. Hey, Donald Trump, man. Do you see that picture of Donald Trump? I don't know if it was real or if it was doctored, but it was him naked and coming out of a tanning salon.
No, but I want to see that.
It's crazy the way it looks, and it's exactly what you'd expect, but it's like insane, like small dick and everything. Which, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I got big dick energy from fucking Dump Truck Don.
Really? I feel like he was compensating by buying all those fucking towers, bro.
Whoa, man. Why would you ever disrespect Donald Trump on this
Yo,
podcast?
whoa. You're right. You're
Okay.
right.
Well, okay.
Fuck. Sorry.
That's okay, man.
Sorry,
we
Daddy
all
Trump.
make mistakes.
Sorry, Daddy Trump.
Baby Trump. If you're even able to watch YouTube anymore, if you're even able to go on the internet, since you've been banned from the
If
MG.
you're allowed, I don't know. Maybe you're watching this on your son's account.
Oh, that's so jokes. Him like sneaking around to watch a fucking video. He's a regular Indiana Jones. I mean, what do you think the character Indiana Jones is named after?
I mean, dude, everyone knows that Indiana Jones is based off Vladimir.
Indiana Jones, Vladimir Putin. I mean, if you say it fast enough, they start merging. Indiana Putin.
Indiana Vladimir Putin.
Jones, Vladimir Indiana Putin.
Indiana full Putin. I just.
The thing is, if you do enough combinations of that, you will say like the N word in the beginning. So you should probably just stop now. Enough like reiterations of those like words.
You will start.
So I'm not gonna go further than what I've just done.
Yes.
Okay, he's a regular Indiana Jones, budding archaeologist. Dude, what the fuck? And scholar. Okay.
Discovered
Some ancient Greek urns while diving in the Black Sea in 2011. Sadly, this claim was later rowed back. Skipping that.
What? Okay.
No. I'm not reading the rest.
Yeah.
It's all. It's just propaganda.
Yes, you're right.
He discovered black urns in the Black Sea. Like that's what Greek urns in the Black Sea.
He did it.
And taking like that's the type of leader that Russia got.
And we have. Oh no. Well, yeah, we have.
And we have a pretty boy.
We have a pretty boy.
Imagine if Vladimir Putin and Justin Trudeau got into like a fist fight. Oh my god, the things Vlad would do to him.
There's no way. Like,
I mean, the things Vlad would do to him. I mean, I would root for Vlad because I'd be like, can you take over? I would root for Russia to take over Canada. It'd be great. We'd finally, I'd be under a leader I'd like.
Yeah,
God's sakes.
Yeah, we've been waiting, sitting and waiting.
3, and this is, people say, oh, Santa Claus isn't real. He tracks polar bears. So Vladimir Putin is also
Fucking
Saint Nick.
Fucking Santa Claus.
Putin is eager to help out in the rescuing and preservation of endangered species.
That's right. Oh, I did. I actually.
Hey, you know what species isn't endangered? And this will explain a lot of his behavior. Humans. He'll protect the endangered. We're not endangered. We have a ton of humans, so that's why he takes out like battalions of people. But yeah, so that's probably why he was pictured attaching a satellite tracking device to a polar bear's neck in April 2010. Hey, he's giving him his own YouTube channel.
Dude, I mean,
polar bears usually aren't that big in the economy.
I wonder how that polar bear is doing right now. Maybe he's like on the fucking. Maybe he's got like 10 million subscribers by now.
He's doing a lot better than us.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's a sad fact that an animal is doing. Considerably better.
Like,
and maybe in life.
Significant. I mean, yeah, absolutely. What are you talking about? What are you crazy? Yeah.
What are you, a fucking crazy son of a bitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's, for me, that's great. Vladimir Putin, more like Vladimir Polar Bears.
Vladimir Polar Bear?
4, and shoots whales with crossbows for science. Hey.
It's for science.
Chill out. Putin took aim at a gray whale while hanging out with some marine biologists back in 20. He does that. Does Donnie Trump do that? Does fucking Joe Biden do that? Does Justin gay-ass Trudeau?
Does Trudeau do that?
No, he doesn't.
I don't think so. So
you know what Trudeau hangs out with? His fucking one testicle that he has. One testicle.
Trudeau hangs out with me.
And it's not because of a disease. He doesn't have one of them just off of like.
This is tradition. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Dad.
Very kind.
Thank you. Oh, I believe you did. Salud.
Salud. Oh, this is good. I really like this.
We want to use this little snack break.
Props to the dad.
Yo, shout out to my dead homies.
All my friends are dead.
All my friends are dead. Which means, dude, I can hear you fucking eating, bro. All right. Let's get this water. 416, bro. Anyways. And shoots whales with crossbows for science. You see, that's the thing, though. Who else but Putin would do that, really? For science. What? I don't see fucking old Hitler. That's the only German leader I know. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Germany fell off since then. I'm not going to cap.
Germany did fall off. Can anyone name another leader in Germany?
Hitler really has, like, the monopoly of, like, popularity. He's definitely the most popular German in human history. And he's not even German. It's funny. Well, he wasn't born in Germany, at least.
Where was he born?
Austria.
Oh.
Maybe the greatest diversion of, like, maybe the greatest, like, propaganda job in human history by Austria. Yeah. Wow. They took off all the attention off themselves.
That's crazy.
And they fully supported Germany too, right? Like
Austria?
They were like the first ones to support, which it was insane.
Yeah.
But nobody thinks about that because it's fucking Austria. Nobody even.
No one thinks about Austria.
It's such a weird place. You know, it's Australia and then it's Austria. It's like, what is Austria? But
I always confused the two as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, right now I don't know the difference. Like, I don't get it.
Land down under.
I'm like, why would Australia be into Nazis and shit? I don't get it. They're really far from Germany. But anyways, yeah. Putin took aim at a gray whale while hanging out with some marine biologists back in 20. Again, goat shit to do that. Just like, I go to marine land. I don't do all that, but yeah. The hope was that by temporarily immobilizing the whale, the scientists could collect skin samples for their study of the species. Putin's aim was just about perfect. I hit it at the 4th try. Some of you guys don't understand whale shooting, but that's about as good as it gets. Really,
we're kind of experts.
They're a very evasive species. They're very good at dodging bullets. That's like their primary tactic.
Here's how they dodge bullets.
No, I don't think you guys could get him in 4 tries, but
I mean,
hey,
no way.
go to the swimming pool and try. Shoot fat people. That's foul. That is foul, bro. I can't say that shit, man. I'd be the first fucking. I'd be the first one took out, sadly. But I'll accept that fate at the end of the day. It's for science. It's for science. They don't want to get skin samples. Okay. He freed. Yeah. He freed caged wildcats.
Oh my god, he fucking freed fucking the cast of High School Musical? What?
Wow. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut up.
No, I won't.
Freedom basketball team. No, but anyways, a champion of creatures great and small. Is this a poem?
Wait.
A champion of creatures great and small. Putin oversees them all. No. Putin oversees research programs on a number of different mammals. In May 2010, he symbolically released a West Asian leopard from its cage into an outdoor enclosure in a wildlife sanctuary next to Sochi. Some naysayers claimed the animal was injured during the photo op, which Putin's spokesman denied. You know, we really support Putin, but it's getting so funny. Like how much propaganda.
There is quite a bit.
He's like releasing wildcats. I love this. He's like, but also keeps them in line. In 2008, he intervened with a Siberian tigress tried to attack a camera crew following him at the region's Usir Wildlife Reserve. I mean, what a fucking guy. You would say like, oh, the leaders are the people who, they're one of the people. And Putin's just one of the guys, dude. He comes to a bar. Oh, is that Putin? No, that's one of the broskies.
Oh shit, it's Putin, dog.
Yo, you want a beer, dude? And it's
Yo,
like, yeah, I'll take this beer.
Yeah, fuck, bro.
Real shit, man. Oh, is it poisoned? I don't know. Well, that's what comes with being one of the fucking broskies.
Yeah, he's a broski. You have to live with that.
I can't stand people who are like pretentious and they're like, oh, I'm a leader of the free world or whatever. Or not really free. But I'm the leader of like Russia. And it's like, I don't have time for it. But for Putin, it's like, nah, man, pass me that fucking beer. Let's fucking talk about some shit. Let's cut it up.
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, what's the point of it?
I mean, have you guys seen Putin's performance in hockey? It was, I think it might be the greatest hockey performance in human history. It was phenomenal. It was actually insane. You haven't seen it?
I haven't, but
So he was playing hockey. I'll just describe it because, I don't want you to die of like watching greatness. But,
sure.
Yeah, no, but he scored like maybe 1 billion goals. Yo, Alan! Yo, Mom! Close the door. What? Close the door. Oh. Yeah. Fuck me. These guys are talking about the economy.
We're fucking trying to talk about.
We're talking about Putin right now. These guys are talking about fucking bullshit.
Very pressing issues right now. Okay.
We're talking about Putin. These guys are talking about, I don't know, their futures. Fuck off.
I know.
Dude, if I could shoot up my family and get away with it.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be an awesome power to like be able to like rewind time? So like you shoot them up, live that reality, and be like, well, this, and then you just don't rewind time because it's better than what you expected.
So what's the point of rewinding? Okay, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Just as like an extra like spit on them.
Hell yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I shot you and I can't reverse.
You have the option to.
Not gonna.
That is foul.
It's pretty funny though. Dude, you know what? Nah, I can't say that.
What?
I was just going to say Sandy Hook something. You know what Sandy Hook is, right? You know Sandy Hook?
I don't.
It's that school that got shot up.
Oh.
With kids and stuff.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not going to make a joke, man.
Fuck, dude.
There was a joke there. I'm not going to make it.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, let's continue like that. He soars like an eagle. Putin once took to the skies in this contraption in order to accompany Serbian white cranes on their migratory route to Asia. Some cameramen just happened to be there to capture the occasion for posterity.
Wait. I'm just picturing him flying. Like, legit, like flying, like flapping wings and shit.
Dude. You have to understand what this is saying. He's saying he's accompanying them to like Siberia.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, but why is that a good fact?
It's just a...
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have questioned Putin.
Yeah, I mean, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing?
Putin, I'm so sorry. If you ever watch this, I would never, ever intend to even slightly insult my highness. I'm sorry, Putin. I'll do literally anything you want. I'll fucking kill an American, okay? You see, he's really good at hockey. Let's see this. I mean, it's so fucking funny.
Wow. He actually.
No, he is good at hockey, but the funniest thing is that is kind of like, you've watched The Dictator, right?
Yeah.
These guys are letting him score like 12 times.
I mean, yeah.
Or maybe he's so good that's what it looks like.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Okay. Favorite dictator? You got to pick one, man.
Mussolini.
That's a fucking good one.
Yeah.
I'll go Stalin, man.
Stalin's
He
a good
went
one
for it.
too.
He really took out here's the thing. He didn't discriminate. Like, he killed Russians. He killed Germans. He even killed his own fucking government.
That's right.
Who else is doing that?
That's a good point.
Who else but Stalin?
Who else but Stalin? That should be a show.
Oh my God, that'd be the greatest sitcom ever.
Make a pilot.
Oh yeah, hey, make a pilot, dude. Do it. I'll watch it. I'll support it. You gotta support local business. For me, local business is Stalin worship.
In these trying times.
It's crazy. Stalin really has no worshipers. Nobody's still vying for Stalin, which is like, it's a shame.
I'll give Hitler one.
I'll give Hitler one thing. He had people. I mean, I love how every time they talk about Hitler, it's like he was charismatic. It's like, bro, chill out. like man, he was a sweet talker. He was a ladies' man. It's like he was. Can we not do that? No, Hitler was. I mean, he was a smooth cat. It's like no, chill out, bro.
I mean,
he's no Vladdy.
He's no. Oh, dude.
I mean, come on.
How could you even make that comparison? There's no.
I'm almost disgusted that anybody would compare anybody to Vladdy, but. And the reason why I didn't count him as my favorite dictator is because he's not a dictator, guys. He's one of the dudes.
He's one of the bros, okay?
He's one of the fucking guys that you can't touch in hockey.
What do you think he does on Saturday?
Oh, you think he rules? Shut up. What he's doing is watching fucking, I don't know, Russian soap operas. It's like, no, you can't make me a sex slave. Yeah, that's the thing, though, if you think about it. Russia probably has the worst. Like, we think our menial problems, their menial problems are probably insane.
Such
as
like
the other day, he tried to steal me and put me in crate. I said, no, don't do that, bad guy. And I went away. Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And they're like, oh, babushka, another Tuesday.
Babushka, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's like they tried to take me. I said, niet. No, don't do that. That's okay. Well, but here's the thing about Russia is I never want to go there. Like,
I don't think
anybody has a real desire to go to Russia. Do you?
Maybe communists might want to go to Russia.
Maybe fucking your ex will. Maybe you'll see her in Russia sometime soon. Until she realizes they don't like women either. I don't know. I might be lying about that. That'd be funny.
No, I think they like their women in Russia.
Well, I like their women.
I know.
I love their women. It's like, it's actually insane how hot their girls are, though.
A Russian, yeah.
No, yeah, it's like I think it's like the Ukraine, Russian, like that area of whatever. They just have like, I think what I think it is that they, in a Nordic place they did this too, where it would be like the Vikings would rape the most attractive women. So like produce the tallest, most attractive kids.
Gotcha. Wow, that's fucked.
Hey man, small price for salvation. Small price, man. Sorry, all those women.
Oh.
Hey, those girls aren't listening to the podcast though.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's hilarious.
That is, yeah.
Well, I feel bad for those women, but they're dead. So it's like, how bad can I really feel, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, she had a horrible life. It's like, had. She had. Like,
hey,
what am
it's in the past.
It's like, hey, let it go, lady. It's like she's literally dead.
We're going to be haunted by so many dead Russian
Oh,
women.
my God, bro. And I'll take it.
You'd be okay with that.
That'd be probably my dream.
You sick
Haunted.
bastard.
It's like, you are fucked up. I'll be like, yeah, I am. You fucking.
Yeah, you silly Billy.
But they're crazy though. Like I could definitely envision a Russian woman literally ruining like don't you think like a girl's Russian just like fucking sociopath?
Maybe I think.
Just like fucking, you know what I mean? Just fucking you up, just being like, oh, you like that, huh?
But
and then you're like strapped up, she's whipping you. I'm like, I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I think all
She's
women
like that, you dirty pig.
I think all women have the potential.
And then it gets into like she's just trying to extract information.
Oh, she's like a spy.
So, oh, you dirty pig, where's the base? You know, it's like,
what base?
What are you talking
fuck
about?
are you
Where's
on?
the base? It's just like her PTSD that she had to do.
She was an actual spy in her life, and
Oh, she still is. But now she's just taking a peek into the good life, right?
that's right.
Into the good American life.
That's right.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Gonna fuck up the fucking terrorists.
America.
Fuck yeah.
You know what movie that's from?
is
That's from Team America. Do you know the show South Park?
Yeah, of course.
Those guys made that movie.
Was it good?
It's it's good. I think you have to appreciate their comedy.
I'm not saying is it offensive. I'm saying is it funny.
Oh, it is funny.
Okay,
That's
all I care
It
about.
is funny, yeah. Yeah, they're also the same guys that wrote the Book of Mormon, which is a popular musical. But anyways, like yeah, like it's a pretty fucking wild experience. Team America. It's literally all puppets. Like it's just a puppeteer movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it's really fun to watch.
and is it? I think that'd be kind of funny because it'd be like puppets being racist would be so funny.
It's like there's a scene where a puppet
It's
sucks
like,
another
fuck
puppet's
you,
dick.
you fucking Mexican. It's like it's a puppet, bro.
Yeah, like
Why
puppets
is it-
puppets have sex in the movie and shit like that, and it's like puppets have guns. It's so funny.
Is it? I do like that idea though. I love like puppets being like drug addicts and
Yeah, and like
it's
alcoholics.
like
Literally that. Like you can see, like they're like they're not like puppets. They're like wooden, I think like marionette type style. Like
yeah, sure.
I
I don't discriminate, man.
Yeah,
Amongst
bro,
puppets,
I, mean, look,
I
I like.
For puppets, I don't discriminate. For people,
Yeah.
I'm highly racist.
I mean, fucking.
I'm highly racist. Imagine that though, like just being like super, like no, I'm the most racist.
No, it's me.
Nah.
You know what I did?
It's like, hey, you know the whole Holocaust thing? Everybody says Hitler.
Yeah.
You think it was his idea? Chill, it was my idea.
Guess who fucking talked to him about it, bro?
Hitler. Who's Hitler? Have you ever seen Hitler before? You've seen me. I'm fucking. And imagine you're like, all right, fine, I don't got the numbers. But I would argue that I am the most racist. Well, yeah, you're trying to be like level 100 racist.
Comparing numbers.
They're like, oh, what's your KD? And they're like, man, Hitler's like, man, mine's like 8 million.
Hitler's got a really good kill death ratio. I'll say that.
Most ever has got to be, I think, Genghis Khan, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know. I feel like I need to do more research on that. Actually, I don't know enough. On like, I'd say Genghis Khan is what?
I just want to look into your eyes until you fucking get like, not aroused, but until you lose track of what you're saying.
Fuck, dude, that worked.
Right? Just look directly into your eyes. For a
Yeah,
hot
that's
second.
crazy how that happened.
All we said in the first episode, a sex tape is not off the table.
Listen, it's
Actually, there's a few sex tapes under the table.
with who, Brandon?
Like me and Brandon had our times. We had our ups and our downs.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, and
Wow.
here's the thing about Brandon, right? And this is like if he watches this, is I've never met a worse guy.
Oh.
Like I'm sure there are. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like he's the worst guy ever. Like I think statistically it's improbable, but I can't argue that I have like met a worse guy. I haven't. So that's it's a weird thing where it's like, oh, it's one of my best friends, but he's the worst human being I've ever ran into. And it's tough.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm on the balance of like, oh, well, he's one of the worst people literally to ever exist in humanity's history. Like he's actually terrible. Like he's a terrible guy.
Right.
But then also he's my boy, right?
Yeah. You know, you have to have that distinction between.
I once saw him beat up an old woman. I actually saw that happen.
No, I think I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was disturbing, man. It was weird. I'll say something. It was weird. It was like actually really weird. And it turns out it was just Emily in a wig. because she had a fucking old woman wig on.
That I can't. I can't even fucking say shit.
That's great, man. But it's like, it was disturbing how he was doing that for me.
Fuck, man.
I still love him though. He's
I know you do.
He's my boy. I love him to death, but he's a terrible guy. Like, he's god awful. Once he called me, like, just a FaceTime, and I was just like, taken aback. Like, why the fuck are you calling?
He called you?
He called me.
The fucking audacity.
It's like I don't want to hear from you, bro. I don't want to fucking. He moved out, and I was like, good riddance, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
He's like calling. He's like, how are you guys doing? I'm like, a lot better, actually. Really good. I wish that was my response every time.
Fuck.
It's like, how are you doing? I'm like, amazing, like incredible, like way better than when you were here.
Wow. Yeah.
He's like, He's like, are you saying something? I'm like, I'm
that-
just saying what it is. Like, I'm not saying you're the reason. I'm just saying for some reason out there.
Something.
I'm a lot happier now that you're like in the time frame wise. I'm
Yeah.
happier now than I was before you left.
That's right.
I don't know what that means, but it means something.
I think it means something. Yeah.
Dude, Taken, we were driving to M's place, and we met up with you.
Yeah.
With you two, you guys were watching a movie, and we literally sidetracked the fuck out of that. It was funny. You were about to watch Harry Potter. Okay. But whack. No, but pretty much we were driving, and he's like, okay, take this turn. I'm like, okay. And it was to the highway. And I have never driven on the highway until that moment. And I was like, okay, man, I'm going to take that. And I continued. And
Wow.
I drove on the highway.
You fucking did it.
And no, we
bro.
did it on the way back, too.
Yeah.
So, but I told him right as we left the house and we went to the car, I'm like, dude, I've literally never driven the highway. And I just went because you said go.
What did he say?
He was like, dude, really? I was like, yeah, man. And hey, dude, game time decision. You got to have calm nerves. Nerves of steel.
That's facts.
Me? Oh, are you shaking? I never shake. If I seize, this is how I would seize. Because I'm not a pussy.
Because only pussies actually shake.
If you're ever seizing it, if I ever see somebody seize, I'll start kicking them.
Oh my, yes.
Okay, why are you just a man, like just a bitch?
Just
Like,
fucking-
she's having an epileptic reaction. Oh, are you scared of light?
Oh.
Dude, imagine this. Some people, you can kill some people with a gun, with a knife, with a sword. There's a group of people you can kill. By doing this. This is a deadly weapon for some fucking people.
That is a great point. I don't know what. But fuck yeah, light can be a weapon.
I can't lie to you. I lost my point. I don't even know
I don't
what the
remember
point I was making. I got so deep into that character, man.
You did. You stayed in it, and I respect that.
Okay, this will be the last portion of our podcast. I know you gotta go. We'll do. I'm making this shit up on the fly, man. I swear.
Fucking love it.
Okay, we should do this. We'll play. I don't know, for like 5 minutes. We'll play two different people, like characters,
Okay.
and interact. Let's do the most odd pairing. Not even odd, like whatever. Just an interesting pairing of people you just don't think would ever interact. And okay, you got any ideas?
An odd pairing that wouldn't really interact.
Just an interesting like pairing of people.
I don't know.
I would say. I can't do that. There's some I just can't do it. Okay. All right. A terrorist. One of
Okay.
them. But a dynamic terrorist. Okay. Let's make this real.
Sure.
And then a masseuse.
Sure. Yeah.
For realism's sake, you can be the terrorist.
Sure.
I'll be the masseuse.
All right. Sounds good.
So it's like, oh hey, Abdul Bakar. What did you do this weekend?
Well, my weekend wasn't too exciting. I only really did one thing, and that was bomb testing.
Oh.
Yeah, and funny enough, we were doing training for suicide bombers.
Oh.
Yeah, so and I was running that exercise.
Oh, how do you train that more than once?
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of a one-time deal.
Oh, it's okay. So there's not much training.
It's more
doing.
It's more on the job training.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of just supervise.
So you were getting your hours. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was just getting my hours, so I could eventually, not just supervise but coordinate these events. We call them events because I don't know, other people find the other word offensive. It doesn't really make much sense to me, honestly. But that was my weekend. Wasn't too exciting.
Yeah. Mine was some dude groped me as I was like rubbing his back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does that happen often?
Hey, look, Abdul Bakar. It's one of those things where, yes, it does happen often.
Yeah?
It does happen
Oh
often.
wow.
And
That's a shame.
it is a shame. It is a shame, but it's the job, right?
Right.
And
I understand.
I'm sure your job has a lot of
I understand that.
has a lot of points in it where you're like, I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Abdul Bakar.
Sure. No, actually,
No.
I'd like to do all of
You're-
those things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you're a big fan of all the things.
I do follow what we do, and I truly enjoy it.
Oh, so you're okay. Passion, love of the game. Yes.
Yeah, infidels die and stuff like that. And, that stuff.
Hey man, I get that. I understand like that whole thing,
Mhm.
but it's also for me, it's less infidels, more the people who don't tip after I give them. I put my heart and soul into it, and I don't even get tipped.
No, yeah, they're literally bouncing off the walls, and there's nothing, there's no,
Like for me, it's less bomb them and more like just cuss at them. For me, it's more like why. It's like after all that shit, you only gave me fucking $2.
That's right.
And I guess for you, it's like bomb a city, right? Or
Yeah.
like a major population source of.
Typically, yeah.
Right?
Typically, yeah.
What would be your what would be the place you would bomb? Like you would enjoy bombing the most? Do you feel like pick a location?
Oh, it's got to be a peaceful place. I mean,
I got mine.
oh,
I know
yeah?
mine.
Oh, you do? Really? Okay.
If I want to get the worst people,
let's
just
hear it.
in terms of the densest population of the worst humans,
Sure.
STC. It's got to be Scarborough Town Center.
That is so funny.
But I would never. I'm a masseuse.
That's
So how would I do that?
So
How would I even get about? I'm a masseuse.
So let's take this as like a note for us.
Let's do that.
Let's.
Oh, so you want me to give you like feedback?
This is yes, exactly.
I'm a masseuse giving. Okay, well for me, right, I know when I give a massage, right?
Mhm.
I like to go bottom to
Yes.
top. I know it's top to bottom, but for me it's bottom to top because I'm unorthodox.
Yes.
And for you guys, here's some feedback. Be unorthodox. It's not bomb. Don't bomb the major crowds of people. Bomb a place, a big bomb, but there's not a lot of people because they'll be like, oh, what are they doing? Why'd they just bomb a national reservation park with 2 people dead? They'd be like, hey, they're like opening up their fucking horizons. To me, I feel as a ISIS, Al Qaeda, as one of those organizations, you guys are getting stale, man. You guys are just doing the same shit, bombing, I don't know, mosques, synagogues, churches.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Government buildings. It's
Yeah.
like we get that.
Wow.
Like that's been done, right?
Wow.
Like you don't think that's been done?
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
That's been done. So it's why don't you branch out a little?
Wow.
You don't think? You guys never thought of branching out?
I'm gonna say, I usually take feedback well. This really hurt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and take in what you said
Okay.
with, but it really.
I
hit
didn't
me.
look. I didn't mean.
And I know you. I know.
I
you
never
didn't-
meant disrespect.
I know you
for
didn't
me.
mean that way, but like it's tough what we do. And
Well, no, I get. Hey, having a tough job, I can get that. That I can get.
for sure.
I think that's the
you
one-
being groped
that's-
and all that stuff, and it
Well,
can't
yes.
be fun.
Well, that. Yes.
I know the
But-
last thing I would want at my place of work is being groped by another person. That would be the
Well,
last thing.
First
I
of
would want
all,
to happen.
I gotta say thank you. Second of all, I gotta say not even really the worst thing. Really. Yeah. No, it's the worst thing has gotta be. Like it's not exciting, man. That might be actually the most exciting part of it.
The groping is the most exciting part of it.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
a lot. And
So-
on principle, I'm against it.
So, what would you say if I if I booked an appointment with you?
Well, I mean, I do got to give you an extra fee, being that you're an international terrorist.
That's right. Damn fees. Okay. Okay. Tell you what.
Okay.
What if instead of the fee, I blow the place up after?
Well, okay. Well, if that's what you're gonna do, then maybe we can find a way
I
around
think-
our little problem, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you're doing that, I want an apprenticeship.
You want an apprenticeship? Okay. Yeah. No. You know what? It won't even take.
I want an apprenticeship with ISIS.
You know that's great. It won't even take
I'm
a
not
lot of
gonna
your
lie.
time.
You convinced me. I don't even think you were trying to convince me.
I wasn't.
I'm
no.
convinced.
No, not a lot of people. Actually require convincing.
Oh, they like join. They just jump on the boat, huh?
They just do it.
Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie. As a masseuse, and that's my job. That's
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
I don't have any connections. I mean, I've been looking to commit suicide for a long time.
Really?
Oh yeah, my life is terrible.
Holy fuck! You got to join us like now. All of us feel the same way.
Well, yeah, right. I would think I'd be apt at this job.
Yeah.
I am good with my hands,
Right.
right? So I could help build them.
That's right.
That's for sure.
Okay.
I'm also, hey, you guys are tired. You're tired. I came back. From a war.
Yes.
Your shoulders got to be a little tense.
We could use a masseuse. Honestly, we could use that. And you know what? I promise you, all of the dudes will grope you. All of them.
Deal.
Every single one of them, sick bastards. Yes, they
Are
will.
they? Are they all sick bastards?
They're horrible.
They can't be worse.
Oh,
than my
they're great.
clients. I mean, they can't.
You're gonna love them. They're literally, they're sick. You're gonna fucking love it.
Are they?
You're gonna have so much fun.
Okay. Well, here's the problem. I'm highly racist against Muslims.
Oh, really?
So can we just bomb some Muslim places?
Oh. Well, I don't see how that could be an issue.
Oh,
with
you
us.
guys don't care. Okay.
Yeah, we don't really.
that's
we don't
great.
really give a fuck. I could understand how some people would think that's an issue with us. No, not really. No,
Well,
it's not really a.
I would say that's rather inclusive.
It's not really a religious thing. We don't have religious motives at all. We just want to blow shit up. Actually.
Well, if that's the case, I actually support the cause now.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's just blowing shit up, then
I mean, yeah.
I was lost at all that Muhammad.
Oh,
Goo-
fucking
goo-
me too.
googly
What
gok.
what the fuck? None of us know what that shit actually.
Who was?
We haven't read the Quran like at all. We don't.
Oh, that's good. I didn't think you guys could read.
No, we don't, dude.
Oh, so,
We legit don't. So we could actually use someone that has like a college experience.
oh, that is cute. I did fucking feminist studies, and I'm gonna be frank with you.
What the fuck is?
It did nothing.
What is this feminist you speak of?
How do I put this into words? This is what pretty much we are highly annoying, very very annoying.
These feminists.
Well, I'm just explaining to you what my group is.
Okay.
Right? I want to help you. Yeah, feminists. Yes.
Okay.
I want to get you to understand what we're all about.
Sure.
So we don't really want to fix any problems. Like we're not even really about any of that.
Okay.
Problems are. I mean, we enjoy problems. I mean, that's how we live.
Oh, we also
If there was
like,
no problems, how will we argue?
we also like creating problems.
Okay, so you like creating problems, and
yeah.
we like having problems.
Yeah. So, that's like kind of.
Could you
perfect.
bomb like a woman's thing, like a woman's shelter or something like that?
I'm.
Because if you did that, then we would say it's like sexist.
I don't see. Oh, I see. I don't see why that would be an issue. I can talk to some of the guys in the office.
Because it's really hard to be annoying when it's like shit isn't happening. So it's been tough. Like it's been tough for a feminist out here during the pandemic.
Gotcha. So you need something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we can create something for you.
It's been tough. Everybody's worried about vaccines. I just want to get back to complaining about my fucking life.
Sure.
Just being like, hey, these men.
Sure.
How about that? How about I get back a little bit of my womanhood for God's sakes?
That's right.
What is it to be a woman and not complain? It's what a terrible life I've been subjected to. Are you with me here?
I am with you here.
Okay. Well, we can do both. We
We'll
can
do
bomb something and then we'll complain or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Is that
That's right. Yeah.
okay? You know what? We'll role play and say men are all infidels. Is that fine?
That's probably good. Yeah.
That's par for the course.
That'll probably ring pretty well with the guys.
Oh, yeah.
That'll ring. Well
Oh yeah,
with
that's the guys. Yeah, it's the
guys
dudes.
upstairs. You know what I mean?
It's like, hey, it'll ring with the dudes at the bar, like just the dudes.
Yeah.
Is it you guys just hang out?
Yeah, you know, we
What do you guys do in your spare time?
well, you know, after we finish like invading places, we just kind of
Work 9 to 5.
You know, we have steady lives. We live blue collar lives. You know, we go home to our near invisible wives. We don't see them.
Hey,
But
honestly,
that's
I'm okay with that.
yeah. You know, it's nice. It's nice. You know, nothing. Just you know,
Hey, you don't got to look at her.
that's the thing. You know, just fucking nothing.
Look, I'm a feminist,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
But I don't have to wear that shit.
that's right.
So I'm happy. I'm a happy camper.
That's right.
So after your 9 to 5, you just go home and you're just a regular dude, right?
Oh yeah. You know, sometimes you
Just an average fucking Muhammad.
you know have a beer. You know, I live in a pretty normal life.
Yeah, have a beer.
Have a beer. Yeah. You know, not listen to music.
Just like really hate.
Just really simmer in
hatred.
hatred. You know what I mean? Hate myself for drinking a beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I'm an alcoholic, so it's fine.
Look,
It's another reason to hate. You know.
you're real shit though. On a real note, between a masseuse and a terrorist, and I really want to connect there.
Yeah,
Like I want to connect on that level.
that's right.
The economy, right?
The economy, yes,
Right.
absolutely.
The global economy.
We should blow up the economy.
How would you do that?
We would blow
How
it
would
up.
you blow up the
We would
economy?
blow up all the debts.
You would
Well, let's blow up the debts.
Can I vote for you right now?
I am running. Actually,
Is this how dictatorships happen?
I am running.
We will blow up the debts. It's like, you know how we've been blowing up fucking kindergartens?
Why don't we do the same thing with debts? That is so brilliant, isn't it?
I think that's how they get them.
Let's do it.
Well, okay. This has been a great interview on the part of me, a literal just a masseuse.
It
Literally
was,
a masseuse.
It was great talking
A
to you.
masseuse from the West and talking to a prominent figure in the ISIS, Al Qaeda. No, you're prominent. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
In that kind of fixture.
That's so
in those
kind of you.
regimes.
Yes.
And those bacals. What is it? What is it? There's a name for it. Cabals.
Oh, I see.
In those cabals.
I see where you're going.
It's you're that dude there, right? I would
Sure, you can call me the dude. Yeah.
I can call you that dude
You can
over
call
there.
me that dude over there. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's been good. You do have a coupon for half off on a. I can't give you the free month. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
it wasn't good enough for free. I'll give you the
okay.
half off.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll still bomb the place anyways.
You're doing me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you make sure I'm working as you're doing that?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that good?
Well, we're always looking for new people.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, people, leave the job.
Death to America, okay?
Yeah, death to America. All right.
See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Masseuse terrorism.
Bro, what the fuck was that shit?
Dude, I got deep into that character.
Dude, yeah, so did I, man. I had a full backstory developed and everything.
I was getting interested for a second there.
Dude,
What
that was
this dynamic between
It was a
us.
very interesting dynamic. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Look, terrorists just have 9 to 5s.
Yeah,
To
and
me.
masseuses are just want a masseuse,
Like,
but like getting groped.
and for me, and like look, is it bad that they get groped? Yeah, man. But it's also like, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
It's one of those things.
Like, so why would you get into the game? The Shark Tank that is known as the masseuse industry.
Oh God.
That fucking lion's den of that titan of an industry. If you're not willing to get groped a little, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so what Frank on Thursday is? Hey, he's a little more handsy. Well, you know what? If you want to climb up the ladder in the masseuse world, which I don't know how high that goes, maybe infinite. Maybe it is. Wouldn't that be great if there's like a certain job that actually, like, if you get up the ladder, it actually goes way higher than politicians. So it's like, man, yeah, there's like janitors. You think it's just they clean the floors. Like, you don't get that they're leaders in the training.
Hell yeah.
Dude, 60 years down the line, who do you think is controlling this fucking place? Hey, they know all your dirt.
do know they're dirt.
That is great. And they're great with chemicals. No, but anyway, I think that the title of this is gonna have to do something with that last bit. That's
like
gonna be
masseuse and masseuse terrorist, or like I don't. We'll figure something out. Or I think you're really good at the title, so you'll figure something out.
the Balmage parlor. Massisis.
Masseuse. Fuck it, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. That looks like it's the end of the podcast, isn't it? Is that a rocket?
Blast off.